I feel like my hair is looking a little slay today. I felt very slay. So if you notice me feeling myself slightly, you've been warned. That's all. You've been warned. I'm so excited. I literally can't wait. I'm really excited. It's starting. Turn your phone off. This program is rated FG. Oh. For fucking great. Oh. Viewer discretion is not advised, as that would spoil all the fun. True. Enjoy the fuckery. Cue intro. Gobby's Next Top Model is in no way associated with America's Next Top Model. Ew. We don't fuck with that shit. Fuck no. I hope you are all ready and excited to start a brand new episode. So without further ado, let me introduce you to your host, GobbysGayming. I know, yeah. And she's such a cow. Yeah, she's such a cow. Like, I don't like her whatsoever. She's seriously so rude. Oh my God, I have to go. I'm really busy. Beep. Hang up the phone. Hello, everyone. Hi, how we doing? Stop telling me I'm Naomi Campbell. I know. Okay, I know. Anyway, welcome, ladies, gentle beans, and all you filthy, cheeky reality TV show goblins to the penultimate episode. See, I think I used that word correctly this time. The penultimate episode. Oh, fuck. I really hope I did say that. To Gobby's Next Top Model. Where are my fucking shoes? I should have been already with my shoes. Yeah, sure. So this is the online reality TV show where 10, or in this case 11, community-created Sims will battle it out for a metaphorical pixelated crown, some cash prizes, which is not cash, it's actually bank transfer, you're so welcome, and this prestigious title of... I really need to get the one that's like, Gobby's Next Time. Oh. All Gobby's Next Time. No. That's not the one at all. Gobby's, oh, next time, my Gobby's, oh. If you have not seen an episode of Gobby's Next Top Model before, do not stress. Things will be explained as we go, so you will not be missing out on anything, but cut the track. As you all know, before we start, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which this stream and show takes place, and pay my respects and acknowledge the Boonwurrung and Wadawurrung peoples. I pay respect to ancestors and elders who always have and always will care for country and community today and for future generations. I acknowledge any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who live in this tradition and call us to shared responsibility. May our words and actions lead us to respect country, learn from elders, and practice creative wisdom for future generations. Always was, always will be, Aboriginal land. And that particular conversation is very important at the moment within Australia, as we need to abolish the date that we celebrate our country, and we need to really, really amplify the voices of First Nations, Aboriginal, and Torres Strait Islander people. Full stop, period, end of discussion. With that being said, let us cut the track back. And don't forget, obviously, to follow the show live over on the GobbysGayming Twitch. That's not the button I thought it was. I thought it was this one, which is where we're filming this show live. And if you're watching it live, be sure to go and check us out over on the GobbysGayming YouTube, where you can also like and you can also comment. And then you can also do all of that again, like repeat the whole process. Not for any particular reason. I would not tell you to do anything for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And you can also join in on... Cut the track, Aaron. Say the words in your head. Say the words in your head. Once you've said them in your head, allow them out of your mouth. Allow them out of your mouth. You can also join in on all the fun and let your voice be heard over... All right, you all wanted it on the GobbysGayming Patreon. I have 60 seconds to convince you to subscribe to the Patreon, so start the clock. Go. Early access, Patreon voting, general support, community spirit. I could go on, but I'll just stop. Oh my God, no, stop.
Jake, you better subscribe to the Patreon.
Seriously,
You better subscribe
stop.
today.
What?
You better subscribe to the Patreon. You better subscribe today.
Don't
I
say
can't
it.
hear you. You better subscribe to the Patreon. You better subscribe today.
Don't
You
even
better
say
subscribe
it.
to the Patreon. You better subscribe
Don't
today.
even say it.
Did somebody say more perks?
No? Fuck it.
Weekly Patreon judging, voting power, model casting power, the power to select the theme of future seasons, as well as early access to season theme submission requirements, your name featured in YouTube videos and streams. You get exclusive behind-the-scenes Gobby model content.
I think I missed one. There's probably 8.
Chill
You're welcome.
out.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
Subscribe.
Stop.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
I'm like begging.
Stop.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
Do it now.
Subscribe to
Stop.
the Patreon. Subscribe today.
Please.
Stop.
Well, that is our 60 seconds up. Have I convinced you?
Great. Love that for us.
I fucking
So-
hope so. If you haven't, please feel free to check out the Patreon. And if not, that's totally fine. I'll just go fuck myself.
Wonderful. So, with all that being said, you can find access to all of the socials and all of the Patreon stuff using the ! socials if you're watching live, or they will be in the description down below if you're watching on YouTube. Oh, Mum's with it today. Round of applause. Mum's with it. There we go. I'm spitting lyrics. I'm spitting lyrics. Speaking of spitting lyrics, very quick sidetrack. If you all have not listened to Megan the motherfucking Stallion's new song, Hiss? Oh. I'm telling you right now, Megan the motherfucking Stallion is going to be one of the biggest names in hip-hop history. Get on the train now. If you're not on the train now, you're already a few years late, which is fine. You're allowed to be a few years late, but get on the train. She's untouchable. She's also in Dix the Musical movie, so you can't really go wrong there. All right, with all that being said, if you're wanting a quick cheat sheet or you don't really remember some of the pronouns or names of the models, don't stress, I totally get it. I know that my life revolves around Gobby's Next Top Model, but I can't expect yours to as well. There will be a cheat sheet in the Gobby's Gaming Discord. I am a gassy girl today. That was a redemption. I feel good about that. I'm going to give that a solid 6.5. Solid 6.5. Leah, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Josh and I were talking about this today. Don't get me started on the apologist and the defender. Don't get me started on that. So we've thought of it all. Please also remember during the episode when we're critiquing some of the models to keep in mind that these models were created by community members and they may represent either people in their lives or you have no idea who's watching and they may see themselves in that model. So please keep all comments somewhat kind and somewhat respectful. You're allowed to critique. But just be aware that sometimes saying things that aren't super nice about a sim can sometimes reflect back onto the human population in some sort of way. So let's just keep everything respectful, I think is the best way to put that. And our mods are a great example of towing the line between being respectful and being cheeky, both with the models, with the chat, and with myself. So if they ask you to do something or they ask you to stop or say it's too much, please listen to them because I don't control their hammers. And let me tell you, their hammers, they do be a boppin' and they do be abandoned. With all that being said, welcome everyone to the beginning of episode 7, the semi-finals, and the second last time I'm wearing this shirt. Woo! Woo! Of Gobby's Next Top Model season Secrets.
It's showtime.
Ooh, girl.
You're in for a treat.
Is this the intro?
I think this is the intro. Wait, the intro to what?
Gobby's Next Top Model. Gobby's Next Top.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Gobby's Next Top Model.
Oh my god, I'm so excited!
10 contestants, 1 crown. Who will take home the grand prize? Let's find out.
Who will it be? Is it me? Yes, please. I am the next top model.
Are you ready to meet the model? Alicia Chow, Aqua
Marine, Tina Bog, Byron Parks, Elise Wolf, Frankie Michaels, Garnet Gloom, Car Kim, Layla Lowe, Loose Ifa, and Smashing Belinda.
Gobby's next top model is all about diversity, inclusivity, and celebrating the world that we see around us. We want to uplift, we want to encourage, and we want to celebrate everyone, everywhere.
So kick back, join in, and let's crown Yes! I feel like I need another cheer sound after that. I feel like it's a little like anticlimactic to end that video and not have a cheer. So, the judging, let me backtrack. We start off every episode tallying up the Patreon votes and the Patreon judges' votes from the previous week to eliminate a model. So instead of eliminating them at the end of last episode, we allow some time for some votes to come in and eliminate them before we get started on week 7. With that being said, the Patreon, I know I was a little heated last week. The Patreon was heated this week. It is the first time, I think, since we started with Patreon voting that I have seen the majority of people not fill their pyramid. Y'all, Patreon said, not having it. Like, not having a bar of it. Which was very interesting, especially this close to the grand finale, to not even be rooting for your favorite model that maybe didn't do super well that week. I really appreciated the fairness, honestly. I appreciated the fairness. I appreciated the honesty of people just being like, this is not it. Bubble, the influence you've had, astronomical. I'm going to quickly pop us over to the Patreon scores scene. Ooh, let me double check that I did clear this. Beautiful.
Yeah, no.
Hiya, stranger. Gobby's one she's love.
You're not allowed to subscribe. No! That is 5 months of defiance. 5 months of defiance. You're not allowed to be pretty and be nice to me. I'm sorry, you have to choose one. I'm sorry. But that's just what my religion requires, all right? My religion is, I don't know, share. She's my religion. So, with that being said, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. Okay. We're going to start with the Patreon judges this week, and then we're going to move on to the Patreons. Y'all, this is going to be an interesting, much quicker segment than we're used to. So we are starting off as per usual. I don't know why I drum roll, but why not? With the wonderful Athie's glitter, yes. So, in Athie's safe position, they have put no one. Straight up said no one. However, in the high placement, they have put no one. And, because it does bear some repeating, Byron Parks. Y'all, Athie, very savage. Very savage. However, Athie did have a winner for the week. And their winner was... I'm just going to move my stream deck a little bit closer because I realize I'm like reaching all the way forward. I need to get like a bit of a longer cable just so I can like have it right where I need it. Yeah, little intense this week for the Patreon judges, and this was one of the nicer ones. This was one of the nicer Patreon judge breakdowns. So with that being said, Athie, thank you very, very much for your scores. We clear the board. Let me quickly go through and do all of that. Fantastic. Next up, we have the wonderful Eclair. All right, now Eclair, in their safe placement, put... So they cleared that. They didn't put Luce as their winner, so let me just clear that and do it one more time. Eclair has put... no one in their safe placement. Savage! 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 In their high placement, Eclair has put... ooh! Oh? Oh, that makes so much... I was so confused for a second there. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. I just read it and was like, they've chosen Athie's Glitter. And then was like, hang on, Athie's not a... wait, what? Realized I had to scroll a little bit further. Smashing Belinda and Lucifer. And in their winning position, they have put... there we go. Oh, I said Luce, not Layla. I meant Layla. I did mean Layla. Let me try that again. Eclair has put in their high position Smashing Belinda and Layla. And as their winner, they've placed Car. Oh, and I was doing so well. And my brain was doing so well. Let me very quickly clear the scoreboard. And Eclair, thank you for your voting. You were actually the person who gave out the second most points this week, considering most other people said, fuck that. Now, next up we have the wonderful Jackie, or as some of you, I swear I'm pressing these buttons. We know them as Temple. Now, Jackie has given their safe space to also fucking no one. In their high placement, Temple has put also fucking no one. Y'all, Patreon judges said, fuck this group of models. And to be honest, it was such an unexceptional week. I totally get it. However, they did put in one of their high placements Layla Low. I said that right. I did say that right. Layla Low. So Layla taking out one of the high placements, and their winner for the week was... which means that thus far, Luce has taken home 2 of the 3 Patreon judge winning positions, which is very well done. Thank you to both Luce for taking home the 2 winning positions, and also Jackie, known as Temple. Nice big round of applause. Let me clear this off. Let me clear out. You know why I'm struggling to remember what buttons I've bloody pressed? Because half of them aren't filled. And I forget which ones aren't filled. So next up we have, drum roll please, let me bring these up alongside Cookie. Full stop. Your name is now Cookie. I nearly said Cookie, but as I said Cookie, your name, also starting with a K, decided to appear on my screen, and I went Cookie. So Cookies with a Catherine. What is happening? Pause, cut the track. Trying to work out if I smell toast. Nope, just my nostril hairs. All right. Kooky for the with the food. There we go. Kooky for the with the food. Love that for us. Aaron.exe cannot be found. Let me quickly go back to my Patreon scores. In their safe position, Catherine has chosen Smashing Belinda. In the high placements, Catherine has put Ka Kim and Layla low. Which means, because Catherine is not allowed to vote for their own model, that their winner of the week was So Catherine is the only Patreon judge and one of the only just Patreons in general to actually award every point that they possibly can. Hot damn. And just a reminder as well that Patreons are not allowed to vote for their own models. So when it comes down to something like a top 4 or a top 5, or a top 3, sorry, if one of the Patreon members has a model in the competition, then they just have to omit those points. They don't just get to give it to them because there's one space free. They have to omit those points. So next week, let's say that Luce does make it through. If they make it through, they are not allowed to vote for Luce, which is actually going to put a Patreon model at a disadvantage. Slightly, because it's a set of points that they're not going to get. Anyway, they have to work that much harder, but guess what? Life's not fair. Thank you very much, Catherine. Let me do my cheering. Let me clear our board. See, this is much, because I now, they're all filled. How beautiful. Next, last, but certainly not least, for our Patreon judges, we have, I don't know why I'm drum rolling because it's the only Patreon judge we haven't looked at yet. It's Proddy Babe. Nice big cheers. Proddy has placed as their safe model Smashing Belinda. Very nice. I was meant to press the button slightly earlier. In their high placement, Proddy has placed, drumroll please, Luce Ifa and no one. And as their winner for the week, Proddy has also placed no one. Proddy straight up said, none of you get my 4 points. That's 4 fucking points. 4 points. You all know that in the last couple of weeks, it has come down to 1 or 2 points. Not giving away 4 points is huge. Huge. Eclair, I'm right there with you. I love when this is unhinged. And Patreon this week was unhinged. So everyone say a massive thank you to not only Proddy, but all of our Patreon judges. Because y'all made this week not only interesting, but very, very freaking spicy, which means the last votes that we have to tally before we eliminate a model are our Patreon votes. Now, because Patreons do vote slightly more en masse, it's much more difficult for only a few models to be receiving certain points. So we do have safe all the way through to win for our Patreons. However, one of the models, the scores were so all over the place that one of the models has managed to snag a safe spot with only 4 points. I do want to stress that prior to this week, in order to even get a safe vote, you needed a bare minimum of 10. And the week before that, it was 15. The week before that, it was 13. So 4 points is what people who don't get any points usually surpass very easily. For example, the previous week, the person who missed out on points received 10 votes, which is more than double, and they didn't even get a single in-game point. So in the safe position, you know I love a fucking database. So if you're like, why are you nerding out about numbers so much? I hate maths, but I love a fucking database. And you know what I love specifically? A database for a reality TV show competition. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Drag Race statistics? Oh. I guess you could say I put the istic in statistic. And autistic, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Yes, I'll be here all week. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, love that. With that being said, back to serious shit. The safe model that the Patreons have chosen is Pa Kim scraping in at 4 points. And I do want to actually stress that what this means is that someone received less than 4 points. Unhinged! Y'all were unhinged this week. In the high placements, with a much, much bigger gap. One of the models receiving 11 points, the other receiving 20. Is Smashing Belinda and Layla Lowe. Very interesting. And that means that the winner for the week, voted by the patrons by 3 points, was motherfucking Loose Ifa. By 3 points. The difference between Layla and Loose was 3 points. If you're ever like, oh, like, my like votes don't even like count. My votes don't even like count. If one more person as a safe Patreon voted Layla as the winner of the week, Layla would have taken home the 4 bonus points. Y'all think your votes don't matter, and this applies to both in real life with voting for our governments and also in this game. Every single vote that you give or can give matters. Right up until the very, very end. So with that being said, I have already added all the points together. Where's my sound? Where's my sound? Let me clear off our Patreon. Thank you to all the Patreons and the Patreon judges this week. Y'all kept me on my toes. You also kept me very entertained. Like very, very entertained. Now I'm going to quickly check the pop-up button. I believe I cleared it. It should be cleared, but if not, it'll hold the 2 bottom contestants from last week. They're the 2 bottom contestants from last week. So let me clear those off. I need to remember to do that at the beginning, at the end of the episode. I always forget to do that in my little rush around. All right, let me minimize that.
A follow? Wow, thanks so much.
And speaking of which, Let's Queer the Air, thank you for the follow. And for those who do not know, Let's Queer the Air is the podcast hosted by Earthly Angel and Bubble TQ. You'll hear me mention it every episode when I introduce Bubble, that they are one half of the Let's Queer the Air podcast. They now have a Twitch channel, which you can all go and follow. So, exclamation mark, shout out, Let's Queer the Yeah, I think that was it. What? Hey, I did it. Okay, love that for me. So, with all that being said, it is now time to announce the 2 models with the lowest cumulative scores. But before I do that, I am going to very quickly go to the bathroom because I'm a little busting. Mummy's been hydrating very nicely. Use this time to take any medication you need to take. Make sure it's obviously prescribed. Take your vitamins, take your minerals, grab a drink of water, go to the bathroom, blink, look away from the screen, poo, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, goodbye everybody. See you soon. Okay. Cut the track. I'm back, and things are very desperate and dire. Very desperate and dire. I'm just making my little timestamps. Okay, it is now time to announce the bottom 2 models with the lowest cumulative score. Without beating around the bush too much, if I go to the cumulative scores...
Almost.
It's almost time. Actually, never mind. Pause on that. We're not doing it. The 2 models... Oh, no, hang on. I haven't even got the screen up yet. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. Elimination! The 2 models with the lowest cumulative scores are... I press the button. Thank you. Smashing Belinda. My buttons are not working. Smashing Belinda and Car Kim. Now, if we have a look at our placement track record, let me extend this out ever so slightly. These 2 could not have a more dissimilar track record. So far, if we go through Belinda's to start with, high, low, win, bottom 2. Runner-up in the llama tournament, high, bottom 2. Smashing Belinda has never placed safe. This model has either been in the top 3, high, or in the lowest 3 of the week. It is a roller coaster ride. It is up, it is down. There is absolutely no time where Belinda isn't either crushing it or really falling off the bandwagon. And then you have Car Kim, whose track record is low, safe, high, bottom 2, technically safe in the llama game with 1 loss and 1 win, bottom 2, bottom 2. Now, while they've had a couple of recent bottom 2 experiences, Belinda has also been in the bottom twice, and Car has been a bit of a Patreon favorite, reminding you, team, that Car Kim sent home Tina Borg, who had only been in the bottom once. They had a win. They were in the bottom once, and the first time they were in the bottom, gone. The track record, while it is indicative of how they've performed in the photo shoots throughout the competition, it is not indicative of the scores. So with that being said, the model with the lowest cumulative score is car. This marks the first time in recent Gobby's Next Top Model history. And let me just really double check my facts here. This is the first finale in recent Next Top Model history where the top 4 are all cisgendered. And while that may seem like a negative thing, I actually want to highlight how fucking incredible it is that it is such a rarity for non-binary models to not be dominating the Next Top Model competition. For example, if I go to last season, the front runner of the competition, who ended up coming second, used they them pronouns, which was Sky Sunfire, with Mystical Quinny as the creator. In season 28, the winner of the season was A Blank, made by Cookie Zero Catherine Food, who used they them pronouns. In second place was Belladonna, using she they pronouns. And in third place, Etta Bowen, using they she pronouns. I do just want to applaud. Because also at no point in the competition has anyone's gender ever really played into how they've been perceived within the competition. Because here, it just is. It's just a fact. You use those pronouns, easy. Simple. No problem. There's no need for anyone to be treated any differently based on the pronouns they use. And I think it is shocking and wonderful that the anomaly in Gobby's Next Top Model is that cisgendered people have been allowed to thrive. I think, at least in my mind, that makes me giggle a little bit, that I'm like, oh, cute, we're giving them a chance. Oh, we're giving cisgendered people a chance. Because genuinely, we just don't fucking care. And that's not to diminish anyone's journey with gender. I just think it's really nice that it doesn't at any point, apart from now as a fun statistic, play into a model's journey within the competition. And so Ka Kim does mark our 5th place model. but unfortunately has been eliminated from the competition. Now, Ka Kim's incredible creator, Bug, was last season's winner. So like, it's just my luck tonight. My team and my model lost at Village and Origin Story. Fuck, Bug. This is what happens if you had just been nice to the sports people. As I said, the sports people, then maybe they would have won. But unfortunately, I will say, Drea, I did see your comment and I will let you know that this was not a close call. There were a grand total of 26 points separating Belinda and Ka. Reminding you that last week there was only 1 point separating the model that was eliminated from the model that saved. 26 points. And I hate to say it, the top 4, it's anyone's game. And I would like to point out, let me put the music back on. This still feels very oh, the music's back on for all of you. But Ka Kim's track record, I don't think is indicative of what Ka Kim did throughout the competition. The first couple of weeks, there were moments where Ka could have been placed high, but just didn't because the competition was so strong. So strong. But with All Stars around the corner, I do think that Ka is a very, very strong contender for All Stars. Very strong contender. So with that being said, because I don't actually want to dwell on it for too much longer, considering that Ka was one of my favorites going into the competition. Like I said, I didn't have favorites in the competition, but going into the competition, I definitely had some models that I was like, oh, them, they've got it. And when I was doing my casting, I was like, I don't see a cast with them not in it. Ka was one of those models that I said, oh, I can't not have them. Like, they have to be in. They have to be in. They have to. We now need to go and have a look at some of their outfits. Let me remove these and turn off our elimination pop-up. Let us head over. See, I'm pressing all these buttons. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. That's why I was like, nothing changed. And also, Catherine and Eclair, I did see it. I'm holding on to the idea. Holding on to it. So, let us have a look at some of Ka's photos because again, all right. Week 1, a cute photo, nothing wrong with it. The only reason it was low is because everyone else did fucking fantastically. Like, fantastic. Week 2, I remember distinctly that both Layla and Ka and Tina were contenders to be in the high placement. But I can't have 4 models in a high placement, and so they needed to be safe. And then Ka got their moment in the spotlight where for the first time in Gobby's Extra Model history, we had 3 models in the high placement. And then obviously in this week, they were in the bottom 2, alongside some very strong competition. And then this week, they were also in the bottom, however, with not a bad photo whatsoever. It was just a shame that those 3 kind of really destroyed it. And then with this photo, it was not by any means a bad photo. It was just things that we'd already seen Ka do. And with that being said, Ka Kim, our mysterious NB who rocked up from the desert, has been eliminated from the competition instead of smashing Belinda. So Ka, let us have a quick look, and can we please get a massive congratulations to the fantastic Bug, who is not only a brilliant creator for The Sims 4, but is also a wonderful streamer and just a very nice person. You know when you meet someone, you're like, oh, fuck, you're nice? That's the energy that Bug... Oh, we missed out fucking big time. Y'all, look at this outfit. Look at this outfit.
Wow.
Oh,
Good job,
this
Ka.
is a serve.
You were iconic less than 3.
I couldn't agree more. Look at this. Stunning. Let us have a look at this one. Oh, I love this. I love this. Every single hairstyle on Ka looks great.
Slay.
This is also a really beautiful one. This has a particularly beautiful feature that I love. It's such a shame we didn't get to see it because most of our photos are front on. There's a couple of outfits that have this stunning, actually this one, have this stunning red ribbon, which I came to know when I was taking the promo photos and I was trying to find poses that had this in there and I couldn't get anything without like obscuring Ka's face, which as you all can see, how the hell do you try and obscure this? How? And so with that being said, the fantastic Ka Kim has been eliminated from the competition. Let us move you in with the fantastic Catherine, who's going to take such good care of you. And then we had a final 4. Everyone, another massive round of applause for top 5, which is huge. Top 5. Ka Kim. And also Z, unfortunately, my love, the rules are that I go in the order that they are presented in the household and that order does not change. So I always work from left to right, and that is just how it falls because otherwise I am then giving some models certain advantages and changing particular patterns. So to keep it the fairest, it is always going to be left to right because they enter the household in whatever order they enter. Everyone, round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. Big freaking claps. And with that being said, we are down to our final 4. So the 4 models that are left in the competition are Byron Parks, our unassuming middle of the competition front runner. They've kind of fallen off in the last week, but in the middle of the competition, they really dominated, winning 2 challenges in a row. I really hope that this is, yes, that should be fine. I do believe that they are the only model with multiple wins. Outside of Layla with the Llama Game tournament, because Layla did win the Llama Game tournament twice, I might add. They are the only model with multiple wins. Then we have the wonderful Loose Ifa. Clapping, Loose Ifa. Now, Loose also has a win, but their win was very early in the competition, and they've kind of been all over the place. They've had some low placements, they've had some safe placements, some high placements, but they have never been in the bottom 2. Then next up, we have the wonderful smashing Belinda. Now, as we all know, Belinda has just escaped elimination. It was their second time in the bottom 2, but they also have a win and 2 high placements alongside being the runner-up with Loose for the Llama Game tournament. And last but certainly not least, we have our never lower than safe model, Layla Low. Layla has never placed below safe. That's huge in this competition. What an achievement. Now, what I will say is that this week with the final 4, if you do not win the challenge, you are in a low placement. This is the final, and let me go back to this screen for a moment. Welcome everybody to week 7, the semi-finals of Gobby's Next Top Model. In this particular episode, it is the last chance the models will have to develop a photo shoot score outside of the portfolio photo shoot. It is the last competitive episode before the grand finale. Only 3 of these models will actually be moving forward. This is what I said before when I said I'm nervous, I don't know what's gonna happen, because all 4 of these models would make an iconic top 3 competitor. I don't know out of these 4, one who is going to miss out on a top 3 spot, but also if I was to choose one, I don't know who I would choose. They all bring something very different, very unique. I'm very, very, very nervous. I can see any combination. I know, Quinny, that's the thing. It's going to be both devastating and also exciting, because whoever we lose, fuck, that sucks. But whoever goes through is like, oh, absolutely, they deserve it. So with that being said, we are going to get started on this final week. We have one final photo shoot outfit. We have one final photo shoot backdrop before it obviously becomes the grand finale. We have one skill challenge, one judging critique, one judge's panel. It's the final bit for all of it, because the grand finale works a little bit differently, which obviously I'll explain during the grand finale. But for now, we do need to work out the outfit category of the week. Let me get the little wheel up and let me open it up. Where is it? To our outfit category. So let us have our outfit category wheel. Now, last week, I remember we did sleepwear. And I know we've done swimwear, which means that we're down to the formal, party, and everyday. Is it really that? Is it really those 3? Do we usually have 3 left over? One of the weeks was randomized. Yes, one of the weeks was randomized, so that does make perfect sense. All right. Is it going to be party, everyday, or formal? Reminding you that these are the 3 biggest categories. Personally, I'm hoping for formal, because formal is usually the most dramatic, the most extravagant, the most over the top. And I really, really want to see that. So, shuffling the categories, we have no way! I'm so happy! I'm so excited and so happy. Yes, 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 yes! Where's my bloody sounds? Yes! The formal category, which does mean that next week, in the grand finale, we will have 2 set outfits, which is party and everyday. In their portfolio photo shoot, they will need to have party and have everyday. However, until that finale, we also need to have a photo shoot backdrop. Now, if I remember correctly from the photo shoot backdrop, we've already had church secrets, we've already had grandma's living room, but we have not had the remaining 4, I believe. So, we have the cemetery, the secret fountain, dark academia, or spin the wheel? All right, team. The photo shoot backdrop for our penultimate episode is... This is kind of fucking perfect. A formal photo shoot in the cemetery. Oh, it's gonna be good. This is going to be good. Now, with that being said, the models need to bring it. They need to bring it. This is the last chance you have to impress us. There will not be any other photo shoots where the patrons will get to be voting on how they feel about how you did in the challenge. This is the last bit. This is the creme de la creme of who's been in the competition. So let us minimize that pop-up, head back to our house and get started. Now, we have officially quite a bit of time before the next photo shoot. So let me very quickly fix all this up. Let me grab this over here. Let me add our cemetery photo shoot. I was gonna say thank you very much, Lee. We'll delete that. We will head to our gallery. My gallery. We will do rooms. And we have a day at the cemetery created by the wonderful Mystical Quinny. Let me pop this over here. Now, for those who do not know Mystical Quinny, where have you been? Secondly, Mystical Quinny is the wonderful creator of Tina Borg and is also the fantastic runner-up from season 29 with Sky Sunfire. Now, I think I remember we said with this particular backdrop, we were going to add a red light. Oh, fuck yes. In fact, I almost think it would be worthwhile adding another one back here and moving this across to here. So let's add this in here. I wonder if we can also turn on maybe a slightly orange, because I feel like red is not going to do as much, but the orange may give it quite a tinge. A tinge. Oh, what a terrible word. Okay. And then with our visual effects, I'm thinking we've kind of done Ash.
Absolutely not.
Who is being nice to me? No! Jess, no. We're not being nice. No. Oh, the Ash for sure. For sure. We can do a bit of dust. A little bit of dust. So let me go. Oh, no, I don't know why I entered that. I was really happy with what we had. And while we're here and while we're having a look at it, I do want to also recognize this incredible build by the fantastic Cicada, also known as Cicada. Cicada CC, you can find this on the gallery alongside all of their other creations. It's exceptional. It is such a wonderful build, and it does not have to be used just for Gobby's next model. It's just a stunning build in general. Please go and check not only this house out, but all of the houses. It will come with this. I do want that to be known. It will come with this. I can't help you there. All right, I can't change that. I'm very sorry. It also comes with this. I reckon Savannah's brought me a butterfly. Sav? 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 Give me 1 second, team. She's crying, which means that she wants my attention. But I have a feeling it's going to be a butterfly. Savvy? Would you like to explain to everyone that you just murdered another butterfly? would you like to explain? How many are you gonna murder? Look at you, she's still licking her lips. You're a sociopath. I love you. Okay. Oh, and you're covered in mud. So glad I watered the garden for you yesterday, Savvy. Thank you for bringing in all the mud. My favorite. My favorite. Love that. Thanks, Sav. Great. All on me nice shirt. All right, let us head back here and let's speed through. We have to get till 8 a.m. for this photo shoot. With all of them being done, I will actually remove all of the computers because I don't want them to start getting distracted. And I'm just gonna hope that it's not another computer-based challenge because fuck, if it is. She's gonna single-handedly make these butterflies endangered, at least in my local area. Absolutely, she's a little murderer. And then there's a part of me that's like, no, it's their natural tendencies. And then the other part is like, can we stop having corpses of butterflies everywhere? Like everywhere, please? All right, we are going to speed through till 8 a.m. Things are moving quickly.
Uchima Bernarla Uminu Atwaya.
That's iconic fucking behavior. I'm sorry. Sir, this is a Wendy's. That's pretty iconic behavior. Byron, I'll give you that. Well done. Well done. So we have Liz and Rashida out here discussing. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. I'm smelling conspiracy. Byron talking with Liz. Conspiracy. Oh, team. Byron might be getting in with the judges. Now, what I will say, obviously, is that Liz and Rashida do not have any say. All right? They do not have any say in the scores or the placements of the models, but they do obviously affect the photos that are taken. And perhaps some of these translated photos, I only get images from Rashida or Liz. And we've always said that sometimes the photos just don't translate, and we don't know why. Interesting. And no, Temple Carr was talking to the vampire last week, which clearly did not bode well for them. Evidently so. Now, I am a little nervous with a few. Byron is this, if this is not ADHD personified, I don't know what is. It is raining, and not only have they showered in the rain, but then they've gone to swim at 5 a.m. Wild. And yes, Prodigy, I did say I would do that. Yes, thank you. I will make sure I do that in the photo shoot. And now it's sunny. This is so Melbourne coded. The weather is so Melbourne coded. We have 1 hour until the... Oh, look. Hang on a second. We have got some schmoozing going on. Byron was giving Liz a hug. And now Luce was playing guitar for both. There is some schmoozing going on here for sure. Now, Layla has just woken up feeling flirty, very Layla coded. Belinda looks like they are about to wake up. We may have a pretty set group of models who are ready for the final photo shoot. That is very unheard of. Usually by this point, the models that are remaining are really struggling because there's just not enough time between the challenges and the next photo shoot. Granted, Belinda is definitely having a sleep in right now because we are about to start with Byron. There was a fly on my head. Did you all see that? I just got attacked. Attacked! So let us get Liz all the way up here. Liz, I think you need to stop accepting bribes. What is that on my screen? Oh, good. I thought it was a broken pixel. It's just a little mark from a cat. That fly just attacked me again. Did you see it? The fly attacked me. And Byron has just gone to sleep. Byron, I'm so sorry, but it is time for your photo shoot. Now, let me quickly extend the floor. Now I'm worried the whole thing's going to be there. And let us move you here. I'll make sure with this one we actually zoom in on the outfit as opposed to doing the zoomed out. Now, Byron, I will get you to teleport here. I'll get you to wait for your photographer. And I will turn down the intensity of this light because you are very fair-skinned. And let us see. Oh, shit. We have some good options here, team, for formal. Now, obviously, the most iconic and Byron outfit of all of them is 100% this outfit here. This is very, very Byron coded. But, and we'll go through all of them, I have a feeling this is going to be the one that pops off, or this one. Now, the blue is nice, but I do think the blue is going to... Oh, actually, I really like it. I thought it was going to clash a bit, but I don't think it does. Next up, we have this outfit, which I feel like... Team, you cannot tell me that that outfit was not built for this backdrop. This is cute, but I do think the obscuring of the face with the moustache might be a bit much. This is also very cute. Ooh. Okay, my choices are between number 2 and number 3. Now, number 2, I like because it stands out and it's different, but I feel like it would be a missed opportunity to not do this outfit. It's so built for it. This is like the one. Like, this outfit was made for this backdrop. And I get what you're all saying about number 2, but I am worried that if it doesn't go well, I'm worried if it doesn't go well that we have shot them in the foot because we wanted to take a risk. This is like the last week. My favorite is the pink cowboy number. To be honest, team, they're all fucking good. Zazie has done an incredible job with these outfits. This also works. They all are good. I'm just worried that we're gonna go with this. We like it now and be like, woo! But then if they don't get a good pose, it's all gonna crumble and they don't have a good outfit to tie everything together. I think this needs to go to a vote. I personally think this needs to go to a vote. Let me go to a new poll question. Which outfit? Is it number 2? The blue suit? Or number 3? Cat ears / coat. All right. I've started the poll. I'm opening the poll. Let me very quickly get our little voting poll pop up. Personally, I think the cat ears and the coat work with the background, but I do think the blue stands out more. So I'm actually very torn. I'm very torn. Is Zazzy here? What does the creator think? Oh, that is a great question, Zazzy. If you are here. Angel! Oh my goodness, Angel! Cindependent Woman, I do not... Cindependent Woman, you need to rage it. You need to rage it. Cindependent Woman, I think this is when you need to reclaim your time. I'm offended! All right, Zazzy, because you're here, I actually will give it over to you. Zazzy, which outfit would you prefer to see out of all 5 of the outfits that you've created for them? Which outfit would you like to see in this photo shoot? Is it the cowboy one, number 1? Is it number 2? The blue suit? The blue suit did win the popular vote. Is it number 3? This particular one, I don't know how to say it. The cat ears? Is it the mask or is it the monocle? Which would you prefer? I allow the choice to be yours. I accept your apology, Angel. Oh, Independent, you're so forgiving. Too forgiving. Far too forgiving. All right, we await eagerly Zazzy's decision. Dun 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 dun. It was kind of exciting feeling naughty. Can't decide between 2 and 3. Scared if due to the photos will not translate to go with 3. So which one, my love? Pick one. One of the... Would you like number 2 or number 3? Oh, hang on, I'm reading it right now. You're scared if you do the number 2 that the photos will not translate. Number 3. All right, team. Zazzy has chosen outfit number 3. I love this outfit, but I think I agree with Zazzy here that I am worried that if it does not translate, there is nothing else to help Byron. But then again, every time I doubt Byron or I'm worried that they're not going to do well, Byron fucking turns it out. Even last week in the photo shoot, they turned it out, but the photos themselves didn't necessarily translate that well. I need to up the lighting. Give me 1 second. Sav, you're not bringing me another butterfly. I will actually close the door. I love her. I do. I know she's just bringing me things because she thinks I can't hunt, and it's very sweet, but she's just literally bringing in butterflies and then murdering them in front of me. It's a bit much. That's 2 within the last 10 minutes. It's just a bit much. Okay, so with that being said, I think this lighting is slightly better. So let us take the photo. And first up, we have... Okay. Ooh, okay. I think that this is definitely a portrait kind of photo. This is really fun. I do like this. This is very fun. I like the character. I kind of get a clear story. The aesthetic in particular is stunning. I will start. Oh, that's the wrong one. The new pose timer. Reminding you, there is a slight limit on new poses, everyone.
Try again.
There is a limit on the new poses. I've never been attracted to a man in cat ears before. Independent woman, if you were ever going to be attracted to a man with cat ears, I feel like Byron is the one to go for.
Try again.
Oh shit, y'all. Okay. We're going to have a lot of new poses today. I can feel it in my bones. So we've got 3 new poses for Byron at the moment. Let me take this photo so I don't forget. I think fundamentally it's a very, very good photo. I'm actually going to take this because I think this is actually properly centered. I think it's a very good photo. 5 new poses. Okay. Sav. Oh, she's still killing the other one she brought in. She has all the toys in the world, but still wants to kill a butterfly. I can't. I love that Byron developed himself during the season and grew that ham of a stash. I think the stash changed the game, Jesse. Because prior to the stash, we were like, yeah, Byron, well done. There's something missing. And then we got the stash and we went, whoa, hang on a minute. What the shit? So we have 5 new poses. Jesus Christ. Let me pull up my wheel. Where is my new pose wheel? And let me shuffle and spin. We're going to do a round of 3 and then a final round of 2. So option number 1 for the wheel. Is it going to be nice to us today? Get absolutely fucked. We are starting off the final competitive episode with a golden pose. That is unreal. That deserves its own round of applause. You're not bringing that to me, are you? Nasty Savannah lady. With all your murdering tendencies. You're such a predator. Holy shit. I feel bad about closing the door for her. I'm stealing her fun. I'm stealing her joy. I'm such a sucker for her. Give me 1 second. I'm going to open the door for her. Oh, I just can't say no to her. I can't say no to her. She has so much fun murdering things. I feel terrible because fundamentally I disagree with it, but also that's her nature. I can't, what an existential crisis. Children, am I right? So, option number 1, a golden pose. Well fucking done, Byron. Option number 2 is... Team, I have already explained this to you. There is literally a 2% chance. I believe it's a 2.25% chance. A 2.3% chance. That's... Okay, 2 golden poses. Option number 3 is... Thank the Lord. What the shit? Thoughtful. Okay, we're just gonna do the rest of them. So, we've got 2 more after this. 2 golden poses, thoughtful. Now the wheel's really trying to backtrack. Goofy. Okay, thoughtful, goofy, and... This is too much. Flirty. 2 golden poses, thoughtful, goofy, flirty. That's something. So let us start with the non-golden poses first. So, thoughtful. Sure. Even this is really cute. Okay, thoughtful. Goofy. I'm really like taken aback by their eyes. Their eyes look so dark here. Oh, it's really giving like a vampire-esque or werewolf-esque effect, isn't it? Wow. Oh. Okay, thoughtful, goofy, flirty. Okay, this is a bit cheeky. Okay, this is a little bit cheeky. I feel like, yeah, Claire, I am getting a continuation of the cult leader storyline. And now we have our two golden poses. So let's start with maybe some fashion poses. Ooh, the fashion poses are a bit of a letdown. I mean, that is very striking, but the fashion poses are a little bit of a letdown. What about the romantic ones? That's a really good photo. I feel like that's a really strong staple Byron photo that's going to translate very well. And I say we actually go with maybe a relaxed. We don't often get Byron super relaxed. They seem very uninspired. Ironically, what if I went with this? Oh, now that is giving story. That is giving drama. That is giving aesthetics. That is giving everything. Yes, Jess. So when we get the star on the wheel, it is our choice. And also, Pen, I couldn't agree more that he does look constipated, but I probably would be constipated too if I was saying goodbye to someone I cared about and was maybe very angry about it. You're not bringing me I just opened the door. Do not bring me another one. Sav. Oh my Lord. That's a record, Sav. That's 3 in 15 minutes. She's gone again. She's gone to get another one. No, but Catherine, I closed the outside door and all she wants to do is go outside. And like, it's a beautiful warm day and she loves the outside on a warm day and it feels a little bit cruel to lock her inside. Oh, they're so privileged, these cats. Okay, I say that is Byron. Done and dusted. Byron kind of ate that, but I do want to have an air of caution that Byron also devoured last week's photo shoots and none of them translated. So dead bug flies the door open or no dead bugs and Sav inside. Yes, but you are all not taking into account that I also have to listen to her crying at the door for the entire stream. Listening to them scratch at the door for the entire stream. Have her come in and cry at me for the entire stream. So sometimes it is easy to just like let her do what she wants to do. And also like to hear your child crying, being like, why aren't you letting me? Like I can't explain to her like, it's because you're a murderer. Like I can't explain to her that I closed the door so she stops killing things. Terrible. Honestly, as well, she starts putting them in our shoes and, team, okay. Oh, next up, we have the fantastic All right. So Loose is walking. Yes, they're washing their hands. Fantastic. Let us get Loose up here. Let's get loose. I said get loose. Let's get you on this mark here. Now, we will turn the light up because Loose has a much richer skin tone. Fantastic. Now, I know we all know that Belinda's color is red, but Loose also rocks a red really, really well. So let's have a look through all three outfits. I'm not sure this first one is going to be what we're after. It is kind of cute, but with the extravagance that formal can be, I feel like either this outfit here, which they do look incredible, but
Ding, ding, ding. Bonus point.
oh my goodness, the queen of bonus points gets yet another bonus point from Jess. Jess, I am adding your bonus point as we speak. So week 7, Loose Ifa receives a bonus point from Queen Maple. Thank you for your bonus point. Loose is very much the queen of bonus points at this moment. There was one episode, I think they got like 6 or 7, I think it was 6 bonus points. Even if you take away the red dress, everyone, this makeup with the red lip, can you look up, Loose, for goodness sake? Stunning. Okay, let's just get started.
Devoured.
It is time for Loose Ifa's photo shoot. Are we ready? Liz is not. Oh, it's over. Y'all. This is
Try again.
beautiful.
Nope. Try again.
Oh, wow.
Nope. Try again.
Oh, wow, y'all.
Nope. Try again.
Oh, okay. Holy shit. I might need to start limiting it to like
Nope. Try
slay.
again.
Max per model. Otherwise, we're going to have like 15 different bonus poses. That's 5 new poses within the first 30.
Nope. Try again.
6.
Nope. Try again.
I'm going to have to limit these at some point, team. 7?
Nope. Try again.
Okay. I get it. I love you.
Try again.
Devoured. Lesson learnt. Next season, there will be a limit. Lesson learnt, 9 bonus poses is fucking ridiculous. Okay. I'm going to get started because otherwise we're literally going to be here for 9.5 years. So, I'm going to take this first one. I'm not even going to fuck about because genuinely 9 poses is a lot to get through. It's basically like having a cast of 11. So, we're going to shuffle. Option number 1. Mummy's going to whiz through these. Okay. Fantastic! Flirty! All right, option number 1 is flirty. Option number 2 is... Ding, ding, ding. Thoughtful. Okay. Flirty, thoughtful, and... thoughtful. Flirty, thoughtful, thoughtful. Okie dokie. So let's get started. Flirty. Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked. That's it. That is it. That's it. That's it. And we've got 8 more poses to do. Okay, in the interest of let's just Fucking hell. Okay. Flirty. Then we've got 2 thoughtfuls.
Devoured.
Great. I'm not even stressed about trying to make the rest of these look fantastic because genuinely, look at Luce. This is our second thoughtful. Great. And we go back to the wheel. All right, we've got 3 more poses for this particular round, and then there's another 3. Okay, option number 3 is... Oh, she's really thinking today. Okay, we've got thoughtful. Option number 4 is... So number 3 is thoughtful. Number 4 is... I don't think the wheel likes Luce. We have thoughtful, we have sad, thoughtful, sad, and I don't think the wheel likes Luce. Thoughtful, sad, goofy. Okay. Thoughtful, sad, and goofy. We've got one more thoughtful. Yeah. Get it, Luce. You look up to the sky. Look up to the sky and see. I'm just a poor boy. All right. Sad. Ooh. Very ponderous. This is very, God, this is just, they're just so stunning. I really can't get over her. She's... Okay, and then we've got Goofy. Oh, you know we're dancing on the grave at this funeral. Like, you know we're dancing on the grave at this funeral. And then we've got 3 more. So these are the final 3 poses for Luce. Option number 6, technically. Option number 6 is... Oh. Excited. 7. Yes, my bad. 7. Option number 7 is excited. Option number 8. Oh. Excited, sad, and last but not least, you're telling me out of 9 poses, only one of them has been flirty. Oh, okay, why don't you just prove me wrong then? Oh, prove me wrong. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, we've got excited. Oh. Even this is kind of fun. Yeah, you get it, Luce. Even that is kind of fun. Excited. Then we've got sad again. Okay. Although the dress looks so beautiful here. And then we have another flirty. Now, we've obviously already had this one. Oh, thank you. Ooh. I'm getting like a kiss goodbye. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm getting like a, oh, I'm gonna miss you. Mwah. Okay, Luce. We literally ran out of photos. We've never had, we literally ran out of photos. That was Luce, everybody. Well done. All right, next up, we have someone who is feeling very confident, which is great to see because if ever there was a backdrop that they would absolutely destroy, it would be this one. And on the formal week too. All right, Belinda, please, for the love of all that is good, do not let us down. please, 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 let us have a look. I believe they only have one formal outfit. Oh, they're gonna fucking slay this shit. Next up, we have the fantastic Smashing Belinda. What the fuck? Belinda, what? She looks so bored. Oh no, 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 no. All right, the new post timer has started. I don't know whether I'm getting a story from this.
Try again.
I don't know if I'm getting a story or if I'm just getting that Belinda's like bored. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know, Brash. I agree. I feel like they're just a bit over it. There is a story, trust me. Oh, Leah, I don't know if I'm getting it. This is giving, can I leave yet? It is giving a little bit like fed up with like the funeral potentially. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm unsure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new poses. Okay. I was thinking that Proddy, I was, but I don't think that she hates Brenda as much as Brenda hates Belinda. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure whether she harbors the hatred or Brenda does. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new poses. Let me get up our new pose wheel. It's wild though because they were feeling confident. So I don't know where it's gone. All right, option 1 for Belinda is... This could work in their favor. This could work in their favor. Sad. Option 1 is sad. Option 2 is... Oh, this wheel is heinous today. Sad, excited. Sad, excited, and... Oh my god. Sad, excited, and excited. Okay. Okay. Sad, excited, and excited. Option number 1 being sad. I'm kind of living for this. Hear me out. I think we get to see the details in their hair, which is fierce. We get their jewelry, which is fierce. I can still see it's Belinda, which is fierce. The dress looks fierce. I like it. I really like this image. I really like this image. Okay. Sad, and then we've got too excited. I believe, right? Too excited. Ooh. I'm getting story here. I am definitely getting story with this one. Okay, you know what? I'm not as devastated as I was before. Okay. And then we have another excited. Ooh, I like this one. This is different. I'm very curious to see how these translate. can't work out which angle is best. I feel like maybe this one. I'm very curious to see how these translate. Okay, we've got 2 more poses. Option number 4 is... Okay. We'll accept a relaxed for sure. We'll accept a relaxed. Option 4 is relaxed. Option 5, please be good to Belinda. Please, please, please be good to Belinda. 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 Oh my God. Ask and ye shall receive. This could really, really help. Okay, so we have relaxed and a golden pose. Okay, first up is relaxed. We already had that one. We did not have this one. But this is not my favorite. I think Belinda looks fantastic, but not my favorite. Okay, let's have a look. Not my fave. Not my fave. Not my fave. Something is happening with Belinda's eyes today. Not my fave. What about... Ooh. If we're gonna do a flirty, I feel like it would be this one, but what about... There's something going on with Belinda's eyes. They're like not fully opening. I feel like out of all of them, this is definitely the one. This is definitely the one. This is piercing. I'm really curious to see how this translates. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know how this is gonna go for Belinda. That is a wild card for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Cinderpanda. I don't know if it's Belinda checking out or if it's Belinda taking a risk. I'm not sold either way, but next up we do have... All right, our never placing lower than safe model, Layla Low. Cut the track. Layla Low, having never placed below safe. Oh, the shit writes itself. Layla Low has never been low. I can't. Like, come on. All right, Layla, let us have a look. Let me cut the track again. Apologies. Let us have a look at your formal outfits. So we have 4. We're going to look through 4, but there are 2 in particular that already have grabbed my attention. All right, let's have a look. Option number 1. This is cute, but it is very simple. I know Layla does simple really well. But is it too simple? Option number 2. I think option 2 is my favorite outfit, but I feel like it looks too pristine for the background. It's my favorite outfit, but it feels too pristine. It doesn't feel like they're in the cemetery or at a funeral. Number 3, which I don't think is going to be my pick. I think it's just a little too simple for what's going on in the background, but... Ooh, I'm not sure. I thought I would like this one a lot more, but I think the gold accents are throwing me off. It would be between... I love this first one, but I do hate the idea of wasting this outfit. Like, I don't want to not photograph this outfit. You know what? Let's go with 2. Yeah, Bumble, I agree with you. I agree with you. We did this to Byron where we said we're worried that the outfit is not going to work. Well, actually, no, we said the opposite, because if it was what we said with Byron, I'd be going with this one, because if the outfit doesn't work, then this would be the safest choice because it's the one that works with the background the best. But it is a missed opportunity to not photograph this particular outfit. Yeah, Drea, that's a good point. Z, if you could choose, if you're here, if you could choose between number 1 and number 2, which would it be? If you could choose between this outfit here that really works with the background, but is a bit simple in terms of it standing out from the background, and number 2, where the outfit is phenomenal, but maybe doesn't work as well with the background, which would you choose? Questions, questions, questions. And if Z isn't here... Oh, they had to run earlier. Oh, no stress, my love, no stress. I'm gonna go with 2. I know that number 1 is great. Oh, no, but see, number 1 is so perfect for the background. And we said the same thing with Byron. We said the same thing with Byron. It's such a beautiful look, but it is so out of place. Similar to the blue outfit with Byron, I think if we're playing as fair as possible, team. If we're playing as fair as possible, and we said with Byron that out of... Well, actually, no, because Byron, we let Zazzy choose. We're going to do a quick poll. No, I didn't want to clip it. I want a poll. New poll. Question. Which outfit? Is it 1, simple black? Or is it 2, extravagant orange? I nearly said extravagant. How do you spell extravagant? Extravagant? Seems weird. Okay, let me quickly go to our pop-ups, bring up the poll as well. Let me open up the poll. Which do you feel? Extravagant orange or simple black? Personally, I think Layla's going to do great either way. Not you all tying the poll. Please do not tie the poll. This is kind of the risk of this final week, isn't it? Do you take that risk or do you go with what you know is going to work? Because sometimes taking the risk, you're like, yeah, it'll pay off. But if it doesn't, you really have doomed that model. It looks like funerals in India, they wear light and bright colors, FYI. I think maybe the thing that's juxtaposing with it is that this background in particular is very much Western funeral. It's giving very, very Western funeral. Oh, fuck you all. Really? Y'all are nasty. Y'all are fucking nasty. All right, you know what? We're gonna take the risk. I'm going to give Layla this outfit. We're gonna take the risk. I'm gonna give Layla this outfit. And I really hope I've not just doomed Layla. I really hope I haven't just doomed Layla. Not that I think Layla needs an incredible outfit. But then it feels so unfair to Byron, who we didn't take the risk for. We just went with the simple. Like it feels, do you know what? Let me cut the track for a second. Personally, I would go with this because it's the risk, but in the fairness of the competition, I didn't do that with Byron. I didn't take the risk, and I said that it is dangerous to take a risk on the last week. So I feel like it would be hypocritical of me to do this with Layla, having not done it with Byron. Does that make sense? It feels hypocritical for me to be like, yeah, let's go with Byron's wild one. Let's go with Byron's simple one and maybe not the wild, out of place one. Didn't Byron have the cat ears? He did, but that was the outfit that I knew was going to work with the background. Like, there was just no way it wasn't going to work. Because of the creator's choice. Ah, fuck. No, I don't think Byron's ears was a risk at all. But no, Bug, you are right. It was the creator's choice. All right. Okay. All right. We're going with this. We're going with this. It's Aaron. It's really not life and death. It is pixels on a screen. Okie dokie. Let us take a photo of Layla Lowe in this outfit. No, team. The cat ears, in my opinion, were not a risk whatsoever. On the wrong one. Hang on. The cat ears were not a risk whatsoever. Not with that outfit. No. The cat ears, I personally don't think were a risk because they looked cute and they worked with the background. They were still within the color palette. It worked with the outfit. The risk here is that the outfit is quite a juxtaposition to the background. That's the risk. That's what I'm worried about. And what I'm most worried about is being unfair to Byron. Oh, Layla said, oh no, I'm doing this pose twice. Okay. Cute. Let me quickly pull this across to the side and grab this photo. Let me start the new poll. No, wrong one. There we go. Okay. It's not my favorite photo.
Try again.
Oh, y'all are killing me today with these extra poses.
Try again. Nope. Try again.
Oh, I've learnt my lesson. I have learnt my lesson.
Try again.
Limits. From next season, limits. Limits, limits, limits. Y'all cannot be trusted. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new poses. All right, Mummy's taking a sip. Oh. 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 Oh, limit per, but the problem is, clear. I can't really do it per model because that's not how like channel point timing works. They don't know I'm doing it per model. Okay, 7 new poses for Layla. Let me retake this one because I have to recenter the photo because the last one wasn't as centered as it should have been. So let me take this for Layla. Let me open up the new pose wheel. We have 7 new poses for Layla. All right, option number 1 is don't. Oh, you're a dick. The wheel is... All right, option 1 is thoughtful. Option 2 is... Come on. Excited. Thoughtful. Excited. Number 3 is... One good thing does not absolve you from the rest of the season. Flirty. Okay, whew, okay. Flirty. So we've got thoughtful, excited, flirty. Thoughtful, excited, flirty. All right, number 1 is thoughtful. Ooh. I really like this. There's something very understated about it, something very calming. Oh, what's not calming is me trying to get this gap at the... There we go, thank you. There's something very calming about this. Okay. Okay, thoughtful. Next up we have excited. And I like this one. What is happening? Wait, what? What is happening? I really enjoy this. And then we've got flirty. Now we knew Layla was gonna fucking devour a flirty pose. Naturally. Do we go with a bit... Yeah. Okay, I liked where it was. I liked where it was. Cute. Okay. Then we've got 4 more now. 4 more. Okay, so let's try and do all 4 of these in one go. Make it a bit easier on us. Number 1 is... Okay, wheel, 2 flirty in a row. I don't know if I trust that. So option number 4 is flirty. Option number 5 is... fashion. What is happening? This wheel has historically hated Layla. Historically hated Layla. We have flirty, we have fashion. Okay. All right, excited. Flirty, fashion, excited. What the shit? Okay. For the last time this season, the wheel has chosen fashion. What a way to go out. Flirty, fashion, excited, fashion. All right, so let's go with another flirty pose. We've already had that one. This is cute. Very Layla. Oh, this is very Layla, but fuck, they look good. By God, they look good in this photo, don't they? Okay. Okay, so that's flirty. Then we have fashion. Okay. Okay. Flirty, fashion, excited. Sure. And then last pose is fashion. What an interesting choice. Okay. What a mixed bag this week. Oh, sorry, that thing's still up. My bad. What a mixed bag this week. I don't know. Who's done well? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. And also, Kylie, hello, welcome back. Okay. Yeah, I'm very uneasy. Oh my God, what a savage week. I'm very uneasy about this. Oh yeah, Byron had a lot of photos this week. Oh, there's still more, right? Oh no, it was Luce that had the most this week. Oh, sorry. Okay, it is time to go through these photos and work out which are the best ones. Okay. For Byron, but I like this. This is kind of nice. And Simadrea, please enjoy your lurk, my love. This is kind of nice. It's kind of good, kind of fun. Not my fave. Oh, they're the same one. I just had to take two. I do. For some reason, I don't like this one, but I do like that one. I do like this one too. Not my fave. I love the eyes. It does look very vampire werewolf-esque, but not my fave. Not my fave. It's okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think those would be my top 3 picks for Byron. I've narrowed it down to those top 3. Okay, with Luce, I really hate that I can't just, okay. I can just do that. First photo is cute. Stunning. Love, love, love. Love this photo. So let's have a look through here. I believe we were about to go upwards on this side of Luce. I think this one is cute. I don't hate this one. Not my fave and not my fave. So from memory, the ones I liked were actually kind of just these two, which I guess is good. Makes it a bit easier for us to decide later on. But also out of all those, it's such a shame that the one time Luce gets like 9 different poses is the time where like the wheel just, I mean, the wheel has not been super kind to Luce, but then other weeks it has been very kind. So it's very hit and miss. All right, with Belinda, let me see if I can get this. Yes. I know some of you are living for this. I'm personally not living for it. Get it? Because it's the background is dead. Did you get it? Crushed it. It's not my personal fave. I also really aesthetically like this, but I don't think outside of aesthetics it's really doing anything. Like, I get a story, I do, but if we're not able to see the full outfit or the face, I'm questioning like what we actually are critiquing. I mean, you don't need to show your face or show off your whole outfit to win, but I don't feel like it's giving Belinda the best fighting chance knowing how much we love being able to see the expression on a model's face. I don't like this one as much. They looked so much more excited in the photo shoot for this one. A little bit better, but still a bit bored. This is a bit of a slay. Okay. So with that, genuinely my two top picks would be these two. I still want to keep the one where they're looking a little bit like sad, just in case. I don't want to just like call it a day on that particular photo. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind it. I actually don't mind it. This is really, for some reason, this is just really, really cute to me. Now, we know Layla can do a stunning fashion pose, so this does not shock me. I know it's a flirty pose technically, but it's very fashion. This is also nice. Not my fave. Not my fave. Not my fave. Okay. Can I be very, very controversial? I know a lot of you love Layla, and you all know that I love Layla too. I feel like almost every week we're getting the same, look at me pulling off something fierce. And don't get me wrong, I get it. I really, really, really do get it. But after 8 weeks of like cute and fierce, this was very cute and fierce, cute and fierce, cute but fierce. This one was probably more cute. I mean, outfit was fierce. And then here, cute and fierce. I feel like we're just getting a little too much cute and fierce. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, it's hard to explain, but we're not getting anything outside of that. And it's done very well. It really has. But what else? What else? What else? Whereas I feel like we know the personality of the other three so much more than we know the personality of Layla. Like on paper, they've done very well. They check all the boxes, but I don't feel like we've gotten to know Layla, their personality, their quirks, as much as the others. So with that being said, let us really, really, really whittle this down. I really like this first photo of Byron. And I feel like we're going to go with the first photo. I feel like it adds to the story of the cult leader. We're going to go with the first one of Luce. I do like this pose. I think it's cute, but that is definitely a knockout photo for Luce. For Belinda, I definitely think we should go with that photo at the top. And for Layla, I like this one because it shows a bit more personality than we usually see, which is why I really like this first one. It seems giddy and light and very like happy and energetic, which I think actually kind of ironically works with the background because it's along with the outfit kind of working in opposition too. They look lovely in this, but it's missing a certain like oomph that we usually have from Layla. But that is just a classically beautiful photo from Layla. And Layla does this beauty so, so well. I think in general, it's here. And the difficult thing for me is that I'm either choosing Like on the left, I'm choosing the personality that I'm saying that we haven't seen enough of. But then this one is the classic beauty. It's quintessential Layla. It absolutely is what Layla's been delivering all season. And it's very strong. Like it's, do we go with what we've been missing or go with what's been delivering consistently throughout the competition? There's so many like on the line decisions. I was not anticipating today being the one that like I struggle with every decision. It's very like overwhelming. Like at every point I've not been able to make a decision. To give Layla the best opportunity with this particular group, it does feel like I'm kind of shooting them in the foot by giving them the one personality photo in amongst all of these fierce looks in the formal photo shoot in that formal outfit. So I am gonna go with this photo here. Let me add the frame. Let me add the frame. Let me add the frame and let me add the frame. All right. This has been a very like, does anyone else feel like, what's the word? Like at odds with this week. It's a lot of tough choices and it's very hard to know what's going to help them or hinder them in the competition. And I'm feeling like I'm feeling a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure with this week, not only for the models, but for me as well to make the right decisions for these models. So let's go one by one. Have a look again. Actually, I might be able to pull chat over here. Yeah, it'll be a little bit tricky for me to read, but I'll still at least have it on the screen. Okay, so I think it's because there's only 4 models and therefore the choices are getting tougher. I couldn't agree more. There's less to kind of pit it against, so there's less margin for difference, I guess is the way to put it. So, first up we have Byron. I really, really, really like this photo. This is a very good photo. I think it shows off Byron really well. I've got a strong character. I love the outfit. I love it with the backdrop. I really like it with the backdrop. I think their expression is good. They've got energy. I think color palette wise, it works. I think it's got an element of comedy whilst also being very fashion and very fierce. I actually really, really like this. It's kind of got like a relaxed vibe to it that Byron doesn't usually have. But I do quite like this photo. This is a really, really stunning photo of Luce. It's doing what Luce has done throughout the competition a lot, which is look really, really great. It is missing a little oomph from when we took the photo. Just the tiniest bit of oomph. Again, I'm trying to be as critical of everyone as possible. It is missing a little oomph, but in saying that, I still think it is the best that Luce has fucking looked. That hair, the lipstick, the color, the dress, the gloves. With this particular background, I really do think it is Luce just at their best. This is, but missing that little extra glimmer of something. Oh God, I really hate this fucking thing sometimes. Okay, hang on. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Thank you. With this photo of Belinda, I think that there is nothing really wrong with it. But it's not making me feel anything. Like, it's not making me feel anything. I don't feel excited, but I don't feel sad. I don't feel disappointed, but I don't feel shocked. I don't feel energized by it, but I don't feel like energyless about it. And I actually can't pinpoint anything wrong with the photo. But I'm also, again, I just don't feel... But then I look at it and I am getting the story with particularly with the setting of it being in the graveyard of can we hurry this along? Like, can we hurry this along? Like, I've got places to be. And so I do get a story from it. But again, hear me out. I think I'm holding Belinda to an unrealistic standard. I think I'm expecting Belinda every single week to just be like the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Because I really enjoy Belinda a lot. And maybe I'm just being a little bit too harsh on Belinda. There is nothing wrong with this image. But I don't feel anything. Again, same with Belinda. I don't feel anything. And I don't know if it's because I've seen Layla do this pose or have this energy so often. I don't know. They're all at the same level for me, almost. Like, as I look at it in total, I'm sitting there going, all right, there's not really any one that super stands out. But there's not anyone that super drops out either. Yeah, this is tough. Team, before we talk to the judges, because I don't know how I'm going to rank these. I really don't know how I'm going to rank these. I do want to very quickly pop to the bathroom. Let me pull this up here. I'm going to very quickly pop to the bathroom. I'm going to be right back. And the more I talk, the longer it takes. So see you in a second. I am back. If you see me putting an ice cube to my head or to my cheeks, it's just because it's a 30-degree day here and I'm sitting in a room with a beefy computer and it's very fucking hot. So don't mind me. We can all just acknowledge that it looks a little strange, but at the end of the day, it feels kind of nice. So with all of this being said, we do have a couple of very important people that look like they're a bit pissed with me. And I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited for that. So I think it is time that not only do we stop listening to what I have to say, but start listening to what they have to say.
Judges, assemble. Leah, Bubble, say hi. Hi, it's us, the judges panel. Leah and Bubble, we are icons and champions, plus we're hot.
Now, before we head to the screen, I just want to point out the left-hand side curse. What the fuck? Look at this. Look at this. That's unbelievable. And also, I'm flabbergasted. I've never seen this. I've genuinely never seen this before. We've seen it sometimes on like the promotional posters where certain like sections will be gone. But from left to right? Nah. No. However, pardon me, on my left, speaking of left to right, on my left, we have the fantastic Leah Valerie, also known as Spicy Leah. Spicy Leah streams on Twitch. They play a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. More on that later. They're wonderful, they're fantastic. They are a 6-time Gobby's Extra Model champion, and the only reason that they are not a more times champion is because I had to kick them out of participating and make them a judge. That way, other people have a chance to win, which is so lovely. So that is the wonderful Spicy Leah. On my right, we have the fantastic Bubble, who is, I can't even breathe today, who is one half of the Let's Queer the Air podcast, which also now has a Twitch page, which you should all go and check out. I look forward to being absolutely roasted by not only Bubble, which I usually expect, but also Leah. So Bubble and Leah, I am now calling, bring. Whenever you feel ready to pick up the call, I shall say hello. We'll do a quick little volume check and then get on with you all destroying my ass for my opinions, it seems. Oh, you're both... Bubble, hello, how are we?
Hello? Hello?
What language are you all fucking speaking?
Look at us. Doing the talking.
Uh-huh. I can hear Leah. From Bubble, I hear is... Are you maniacally laughing?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Good to know. All right, I'm actually going to literally lay back and just let you all lay it on me, because not only am I interested to hear what you have to say, but so is everyone in the chat. Go for gold. Fight it out amongst yourselves. Why not? I'm going to sit here with my ice cube and feel the heat.
I want to hear Bubble. I want to hear thoughts, because I don't know.
Jeez.
I think we might be on the same wavelength this week, but I don't know.
I think similarly, I want to start with Byron, please, and thank you, Your Honour, because I know Sassy chose the outfit, but I don't think it was the right one. What in the Regency is going on?
So you would have chosen the blue outfit?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, interesting.
I
like the red.
I am going to agree with Leah here. As much as I do like the blue outfit and I do see it working, I don't know if it was going to be the showstopper that everyone was expecting.
I
think it would have clashed.
I know, but we'd also never know the outfit that we did choose. If we went with the blue outfit and it didn't go well, we would have been like, well, we'll never know if they could have nailed it with the other one. Like, I feel like...
So true.
I mean, if they make it to the grand finale, we probably will see that blue outfit again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's how we feel about Byron, Your Honour, first and foremost. Keep it going, Bubble. Lay it on us.
I'm just going to skim over Layla because, you know, cute and fierce.
As we all know from last week, we did hear from Bubble that they do feel that Layla is not overrated, but the storyline is kind of running dry a little bit.
Yeah. There's something I couldn't pinpoint, and then you said cute and fierce. I was like, that is it.
Right.
We're relying on cute and fierce.
It's not giving cute or fierce, it's just kind of giving a mishmash of the two.
It's given like fish tank, but the pump's not working.
It took me a moment to realise what the fuck you were talking about, but yes.
There's no movement. She's lifeless.
Got it.
Okay, you're cute. Look nice. But what are we doing here?
Right. What's underneath this cute and fierce aesthetic?
Yeah.
Well, go on, Bubble. Don't leave us in suspense.
Luce was cute. liked it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to that later.
Okay. Luce was cute. We'll get to that later. Foreshadowing.
And I'm not discussing Belinda with you right now. We're not friends.
Oh.
We are not friends, sir.
What do you mean? What have I done?
Oh, no. I back up. I'm with Bubble on this one. I'm with Bubble on this one.
You are not
100%.
A DJ. After what you
Yeah,
said
no,
about...
I'm with Bubble on this one.
What did I say?
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
Well, let's get into it now, for goodness sake. We're bloody there. We're already talking about it.
Leah?
Just wait till the judging.
This is the judging.
No, not the actual judging, you know?
Okay,
This
we're
is
here
not
at the actual
moment.
judging. Tell me what you... Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, you can't say it because then
the
it'll give away where
moment
you...
yet.
Yeah, okay. So with that being said, do I need to prepare anything special for you, Bubble?
Maybe.
Shit. Okay. So Leah, let's maybe start with you.
Ooh. Like, here's the thing, Aaron. I only kind of have her.
I got maybe 30% of that sentence. I heard, no.
Not this. Not my Wi-Fi. Try to add to the drama.
The drama, the suspense.
So yeah, I might only have a winner and like maybe a safe, but I'm not even sure on that because there's really only one model that kind of stood out to me this week.
Oh, then we're all very much not on the same page because I thought they were all very, very level, apart from maybe I would say Layla. Not because the photo itself isn't good, but maybe I was just a little bit disappointed that we didn't see something bigger from Layla.
No, to be fair, I did this to myself because last week, as we all know, I was not here. I was present for the photo shoots, but I was not present for the picture revealing, you know? And that was a mistake on my part. I just wanted to be present as much as I could. But looking back, not saying that the model that I gave my pink slip to wasn't deserving, because they did a good job at the photo shoot. There is a certain model this week that I wish I had saved it for, and they're the only one that I look at this. I'm not saying that the other models did not do well, because I think, you know, everybody did pretty good, but there's just one model that is stealing my attention, and they are the only one that I can focus on. But there's so I'm going to do a winner and a safe, just to be fair. Just to be fair.
Let me put that on
so nothing
there.
is not fair.
You are. I would say you're probably, out of the three of us, you're probably the most fair.
I try. I'm the Paula this judges panel. I really like your shoes.
What the fuck are you on about? Who? What?
Paula Abdul? American Idol, babe?
Oh no, I'm so out of that loop.
Oh, that's so fair. That's so fair. For those of you who
I
did
love
not
that Leah
watch
for one
American
second was
Idol,
like, do I even know these people? They don't know fucking Paula Abdul from American Idol.
An American Idol?
Do I want to be here right now? Are we friends?
So for those of you who did not grow up watching American Idol religiously with your mother when you were like 8 years old, not to age chat, no age chat. Paula Abdul was like the one like really nice, overly nice judge who, like, even when bullshit, still tried to find a compliment so that, you know, you weren't completely torn down. I feel like that's me. And then, you know,
I feel like my knowledge of that is more maybe Got Talent with Nicole Scherzinger.
there you go.
That would be my reference for that one. So I do understand. Yes. Okay.
There's always the one judge who's just like more, you know, just like trying to be gentle as much as you can in a reality competition.
Yes. And then Bubbles Simon Cowell.
Yes.
The real one. The one who's just like, I actually don't think you're ever going to make it, to be honest. You should just give up now.
Crazy.
All right. So with that being said, Leah, who are you giving your safe placement too.
Yes. So, like I said, I think all the models did relatively well. However, this model, they really made the moment. You know, the look on point. The background, it really blended well together. It gave me story, and I guess the story also helped because their name kind of also played into it, because Miss Lou Cipher in that red in the graveyard, like mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little thrown for a loop.
Yeah.
Or a loose,
Yeah,
I should say.
Keep you on your toes. Get the fuck out.
Oh,
I know
okay.
this is your stream, but get out. Leave.
Sorry. Yeah.
Bye.
Sorry. Okay.
No.
Bye. I love you. Sorry. And bye. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Love you too, but not again.
Love you too, but not right now. Okay. Bye. All right. Bubble, is it safe to head over to you, or should we stick with Leah for a moment?
Stay with Leah. You might want to.
Oh.
And the lack of hesitation and haste that came with you saying that. Okay.
Okay, well, I feel like with my winner, because I'm scared that I'm going to be like, yeah, Bubble and I are in the same wavelength with this one, and then we're not. That's going to be really embarrassing for me. But I'm used to embarrassing myself on this channel, so it's fine.
Okay, no, hang on. Now, I want to stop you right there. You do not embarrass yourself on this channel. It is both Bubble and I who are bullying you constantly to the point where you feel embarrassed. It is not your fault that you are with two of the worst people on the planet, okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Not even that. It's just when I'm like at a certain level of spice and I make no sense, and then I watch the VOD back, I'm like, who is
You
this
think you
bitch?
don't make any sense,
What is
but
she?
do you ever look at the chat when they go, I couldn't agree more with Leah, Leah was so on point? Maybe everyone's high. That's the secret. Maybe everyone is
my
as
God.
spicy as you are.
And I love that for us.
Okay,
Love that for
I'll
us
stop
all.
interrupting. I'll stop interrupting. Leah, take the
Oh my
lead.
gosh, no. So I feel like I might just be kind of prepping you for what you're about to encounter with Bubble. This, like I said, there was only one model who held my attention through and through. They were being very unfairly critiqued, in my opinion. I think I saw this photo, every single pose they were turning, I was living. They were giving story, they were giving face, they were giving look, they were giving body. And I just can't stand for this hate, because I'm slowly typing my winner because I forgot that's a thing to Aaron. So, slight pause.
Okay.
Anyways. I will not stand for this hate, because my winner of the week was Athie. I will not stand for any Belinda injustice, because you cannot look at that photo. You cannot look at that photo and not tell me that it is serving, that it is supreme. You cannot tell me. Look at her, like mother of the underworld. It is like it's giving me story, like the pose, the attitude, everything. Like it's like, my God. She fully is mother of the underworld in that show. Everything about it. And the fact that they're like, oh, she looks bored. No, she doesn't look bored. She knows who she is. She looks like she knows what and she's not going to give anybody any time of day that is not deserving. And the way we've been treating her, none of us are deserving.
Despicable.
I will not stand for this.
I do want to make
I will
one
not
point.
stand.
I do want to make one point.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Defend yourself.
I'm not going to defend myself, but I am going to pick. You've made very, very valid points. So naturally, the only thing I want to critique is the one thing you said that was inaccurate. Is that you said in every photo she was serving face. Are you also talking about the one where her face was buried in her hands and we couldn't see it?
Okay. I will take that back. But even in that photo, I was getting a story.
To be fair, I did say in that photo, I said there's something about this that is And I do agree with you. I was being too harsh with Belinda. And I did say at the end of my critiques that I feel like I'm holding her to an unrealistic standard. So I'm not oblivious to the fact that I'm an asshole and a hypocrite. And I do agree that there has been a lot of Belinda slander in the chat, not naming Athie. Oh, sorry, names, not naming names.
I'll do it. I'm naming Athie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
But there has been an anti-Belinda campaign. There's been a Belinda hate campaign. Ironically, from the person who created Belinda.
Yeah.
Something,
backfired,
something unseen in Gobby's Textable history, I would say, is the creator wanting the model eliminated straight away.
Weekly.
Yeah, weekly, on a weekly basis.
The campaign of...
That's not happening. Not on my watch.
I'm
sorry, but... No.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm...
No. Do not apologize for your feelings or for your passion, okay? More passion. More passion. More energy.
More energy.
Thank you very much. I see it.
All right,
I see
Bubble.
where you're coming from, and I'm ready to start this cycle again. So, Bubble, lay it on me. Let me have it.
Yes, Bubble. Come on.
Okay, Leah said most things, but you are wrong. Very wrong, sir.
Tell me why. I need to know why. I need to be scolded.
1 second.
It's definitely not a fetish. Definitely not a fetish of mine. Please scold me. This is not for my own personal gratification. Please scold me. I actually really hate getting in trouble, so this really is not my fetish.
I'm just still... I can't get over everybody being like, she looked bored.
Yeah, no, wrong, incorrect. Like...
Incorrect.
Giving master murderer. Like, she knew what the fuck she was doing. She's just buried the 9th husband.
Yes.
You know what it's giving a little bit?
Not her first rodeo.
Saltburn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Saltburn, bitch.
It's
Without
giving...
shagging the grave.
Yes, without having sex with the grave, it is giving Saltburn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. And I'm
And
into
the
it.
things she looked bored in, it's giving very psychopath.
Like fashionable.
But I look beautiful.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you would assume that the psychopath also thinks they look beautiful, but yes.
Exactly.
Because she is beautiful.
Yeah.
Undeniably, I've said from day one, and I believe I even messaged Athie upon the casting. Oh, no, not upon the casting. After the casting or before. It would have been sometime because I didn't let anyone know that they were cast this season, which was actually very fun for me.
It would have been after the...
So it would have been after. And I think I said something like, you have no idea the color scheme on Belinda's face in particular. The way that the color is highlighting her face is unbelievable.
Oh, 100%. Like the shadowing, like it gives such nice, like highlights and shadows on their face. So it's so sculpted and beautiful.
Yes.
100% into it.
Angel's comment of, she would fuck a grave. She probably would.
Yeah, no, correct. She would.
She would. And honestly, we'd probably all be like, yeah, work, sis. Well done.
I mean, she is smashing Belinda.
Yeah. And she's gonna smash.
Yeah, smash.
She's gonna smash.
The graves. Love that. Bubble. Moving on from fucking graves.
It's a light transition.
Just a light transition. So, I know how you feel about Belinda, but from the sounds of it, it does feel like you're going to do something not win high safe this week. So would you like to run us through your thoughts and feelings for this week?
I wanted a bit more.
Okay.
Wasn't wowed by anyone. No one did awfully.
I agree with that.
I don't think anyone deserves a win. Personally.
Oh, that has surprised me.
We ain't here to play safe. Axe that off as well.
So fuck all the models?
So intrigued.
I have 2 high spots though. That's it.
Okay. All right. I can.
Don't copy me. No one copy me. Don't do it to yourself.
I can understand. Okay. Not what I was expecting from you whatsoever. So run us through these 2 high positions.
Okay, so normally we'd kind of rate them on who we like a bit more than the other, but I think these 2 are equally as together.
Mm-hmm.
Me. The number 1 this week is Loose.
Ooh, let me do a little cheer.
Loved the red. Loved. What pose was it that I actually liked? The first flirty one. The little over the shoulder.
Yes, that's the one we chose, I think. Yes.
Everything.
That was stunning, especially in the photo shoot itself. That was just drop dead gorgeous.
Agree with you. Oh, we're agreeing again. It lost a little bit of something.
It's been a weird season. We'll just chalk it up to, I don't know, something in retrograde. Belinda's in retrograde. Let's just say that.
Yeah. But no, it was beautiful. Lucid fab. And then my other high spot this week is, of course, Belinda.
There we go. I did think. With most of what we need to say about Belinda having already been said / scolded.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the most part, you 2 kind of are on the same page. Where obviously there's out of the 4 models and 4 places you both could have given, you've only given it to 2 of the models. And I totally understand. Don't get me wrong, that was not a critique. I understand.
Oh, I know. I love Layla.
Absolutely
but I have to agree
not.
with what's been said. I think she's been coasting on like being pretty and fierce. And yeah, exactly. I would have loved to see something grittier. I really would have loved to see something a bit more grittier, emotional, something not just pretty and cute.
I do think there's been a bit of an edginess to some of Layla's outfits. I do think she's done a couple of things that have been a bit like, oh, sick, okay. But
that's exactly it. Like, I wish we got gritty emotion and poses to match these amazing, like grungier looks that she has.
Sure.
Because they're stunning. I just wish we kind of like got more into that vibe.
Yeah.
Whereas it's just been like more happy, flirty, fashionable, which is all great. Don't get me wrong, but I want to see versatility.
It's kind of the same in different fonts every week.
Yes, there's been a lot of Times New Roman.
Yeah, and then
comics.
I love Byron.
Same.
I think this was the right outfit personally. I just don't think this was the pose, and like I think it could have been stronger, which is why I didn't place them in my single safe position or the win. But I do think the look worked. I think there was a story there. I think I was gonna, every cemetery has like the cat that kind of like keeps like rodents away and like kind of like looks over everything. At least every cemetery I've ever been to has this one random cat that just fucking walks through.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I have asked you time and time again to not bring up my family, but if you're just going to keep going for it, then I guess all cards are on the table.
Listen.
I am. I'm listening. I'm listening to you absolutely tear apart my mother. Well, what she does with her spare time is up to her.
I'm not saying it's wrong of Carol. I'm just saying that it's a thing, and that was Byron's storyline this week. If anything, he was just inspired by Carol, which is a good thing to be because Carol's queen.
She's very inspiring, all that graveyard cat cosplay that she does. It's just very inspiring. Who do you think inspired Pussy Pussy Purr? You know what I mean? All right. So, to quickly recap, Leah has given Belinda the win. Luce the safe placement, and Bubble has given both Luce and Belinda the high placement. Both judges opting not to give out all 4 of their possible placements with the top 4.
No, I could not fight for it.
Is there anything else that either one of you need to say? Because this is not technically the last time that you will both be voting. In fact, I have to run you both through how next week works.
Thanks for the follow.
And also, Johnny, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the House of Gobbys. We can't wait to come to if you're to come to welcome in. Love that. But is there anything else you need to say in terms of not necessarily swaying people, but things that people should take into consideration for their voting in regards to the final 3?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think this top 4 is very strong. I think everyone's kind of pulled it out, but at the end of the day, I think track record aside, let's look at the materials that we've been delivered. Byron has been I'm going to say something about every model, so everything there. Byron has been a complete dark horse in this competition. They were not really on anybody's like radars being like top fierce material. Not that they aren't, but they weren't one of the front runners at the beginning. And slowly but surely they have crept up to the top and proved that you should have never doubted them to begin with. That they can be just as fierce as everybody else. Maybe not as conventional, but still fucking slaying every week. Layla, I have loved Layla from the top of the casting. I thought the looks were incredible. I love the storyline. I thought, yeah, a little bit simple, a little bit basic, but gorgeous. Like pulls it off in such a like simple but still sophisticated, you know? And it was just I think they have done exactly as I expected them to do in this competition, which is a rarity in this competition. Because there's so many times where you're like, oh, they're definitely going to take this all the way. And then they last maybe 1 or 2 weeks. So yeah. And then we have Belinda, who has so unfairly been, you know, Athie has had a hate campaign for Belinda since they made it into the show. And Belinda is just, like, Belinda's definitely been a favorite for me. Maybe not in all of my votes, but I think she has the story. She's also very underrated in some books, very underrated in some of her poses. I just think she's been slept on a little too much, and she's come so close to the bottom so many times, but she's a fucking fighter, and she's still here, and I believe she has more to fight on. And then Luce, I feel like Luce is like Byron in a way that, like, I feel like we're kind of just underrated. Luce has kind of just slipped under the radar, which I think is a safe thing to do, honestly. You know, making yourself a target, but you're also not risking yourself too much. And I think they've just been completely underrated in this competition. And I'm so happy that they've made it to the top 4 because, like, she's just I mean, this week was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I think they all have proven themselves in different ways, but I still feel like there's some things some of them could have been working on. So take all those mishy-mashy words into account when you're voting this week.
All right. I agree with a lot of what you've said, actually. Luce has kind of slipped under the radar, but kind of being up there with the best, but not necessarily quite breaking past them. So she's been clocking up a lot of points, just kind of being high, doing well, getting voted by some Patreon judges, by Patreons, by some of us, but also not making themselves out to be a threat. It's very
exactly
nice.
that.
Yeah. Bubble, how about you?
Game.
I agree with what Leah said. But I'd also urge everyone to go back and look at the photos from the beginning before making your decision.
I will make sure. Catherine made a good point.
Ding, ding,
Oh gosh.
bonus point.
Catherine, excuse you, a bonus point to lose. Let me add that now to their score. That's 2 bonus points for Luce this episode already. Catherine did make a good point, and I will add for the Patreon members who are voting, for all the categories across the season for next week's grand finale, I will have an area where you can have a look at all of their photos throughout the competition. And I think I'll take a screenshot of their placements as well, if you're interested in that. Because I know some people don't have it sort of off the top of their head that they've been in the top this many times and whatnot. So I'll take a screenshot of the placements, but I will not be showing the scorecard. Obviously that gives way too much away. But yes, I agree with you, Bubble. Have a look at not just this week, but the whole competition.
Yeah. Because you can go, okay, I like this photo and like these are my favourites and put them in order. But then like collectively, if someone's got just a random assortment of pictures or they're all very similar, you don't really kind of regularly look at it collectively until the end. It might be nice to have a refresh and see who you think doing
some retrospection.
A bit better or not.
What a lovely word. All right. Leah, Bubble. I will say, Bubble, this is somewhat, not necessarily unprecedented territory, but I do want it noted that you have gone an entire season and decided not to use your golden ticket. So the judges' powers don't have to be used, especially if they don't feel like at any point it's warranted, which makes a lot of sense because for Bubble, there is no safe. With Bubble, it's you either did good or fuck off, get out. And the whole point of the golden ticket is to literally be like, oh, you messed up one week.
You need a bit of help.
Yeah, Bubbles probably not going to hand you that little card of, oh, you need some help? Here we go, here's my hand. Probably not going to be Bubble.
No.
All right, so with that being said, Bubble and Leah, thank you for your expertise. I think you've offered a fair amount of clarity. And I do agree that there has been a lot of Belinda slander that I think is maybe not as justified.
I couldn't agree more.
I
couldn't agree more.
All right, my judges, everyone say thank you, judges. And reminding you, please go and check out Leah over on spicyleah.twitch.tv.
No, who? No.
Or twitch.tv/spicyleah. And please go and check out Let's Queer the Air podcast alongside their Twitch page, which is the podcast that Bubble is part of. They review a lot of movies, talk a lot of shit. It's a good time. My loves, I'll make sure I send you a nice, concise message and not go on my 3-essay rampage about how things are going to work next week. Overall...
But I love the essays.
Well, no, I was being sarcastic, and as was Bubble just then. You will get a little message about how next week's going to work, because it is a little bit different from previous finales, but it's also like pretty simple. Cool.
Intriguing.
All right, everyone say thank you, judges. Wow, they didn't even say it. Did you see that? Did you hear that? They didn't even scream it at you. That's so rude.
Silence. The silence speaks loud.
It's giving
Hello, small beans. Hello, small beans.
Wow.
All right,
So
I'm going to
This is the things.
play the cheers, and I will see you both somewhere in the depths of hell where we're all going to go. Oh, yeah?
Correct.
Thank you, judges.
Bye. All right, team. With all that being said, hi, Smallies. Small Beans, come to say hello. I'm not going to pick him up today. You want your biskies. Okay. I do think you've either got a cobweb in your whiskers or part of a butterfly. I actually don't want to know about that. Thank you, Small Bean. So, ding ding. Oh,
Random bonus point.
okay, and Zazzy has redeemed a random bonus point. Let me quickly head back to my chat screen here. Let me bring up our lovely wheel. Let me bring up our pop-up. Let me open our bonus point wheel. And let me, unfortunately, take Car off of that wheel. All right, so with our final four, we're going to shuffle, and the random bonus point from Zazzy is going to go to... Zazzy, is this the second time? Oh!
Bonus point.
Hang on, oh my goodness. So we've got Byron receiving a bonus point. Let me very quickly fix that up here and give Byron that bonus point. And then I have to look at a different thing and see that, where is it? Where is it? And Proddy has given another bonus point. Luce is clocking up these bonus points. That is 3 in one episode. Y'all are like on the loose train. Not that I should call it a loose train. That seems a bit strange. But with all that being said, it is time for me to announce my rankings. And I think you are all going to be a little shocked. Now, I do want to mention that these rankings are completely my own. No one is paying me. No one's paying me off. But also, no one is swaying my judgment. So, with that being said, let me head over. And this is where things are going to get a little bit tricky because I am not able to see my screen. So if things are going wrong, please do let me know. Otherwise, I have no clue. So let me pull that over, pop that in here. Let me minimize this and let me go to our pyramid placement screen. Oh, the final one of the season. Now, I wanted to make sure I followed our format for this particular episode. Now, the last 2 weeks I have kind of played around with our format just a little bit, but this week, that's literally from last week. I cleared this as well, and you know it's from last week because Car, not part of the cast anymore. Sorry. So let me quickly go over here. I really need to get, but let me just see if I've even, so I cleared that one. Did I clear the bottom two? So I cleared everything other than that one. Interesting. With the format and how it works, typically, if you're not in the top, you're in the bottom. And with only 4 models left, if you haven't won the challenge, you are in the bottom, or you are in the low 3. Now, there is one model in the low placement that I violently disagree with being in the low placement. However, if I do have a singular safe model, that means there isn't actually a low 3. It means there's directly a bottom 2. And that feels very, very unfair to me because it doesn't give, and I've said this before, it doesn't give those 2 models the chance to redeem themselves or save themselves in the challenge. So with that being said, unfortunately, I do have to put a model that I think, in my opinion, would be in the high placement if it wasn't for the format of this final week. In the low placement, to start with, I have placed, sorry, my cat just jumped on the thing. In the low placement, the first model I have put, and I'm gonna have to trust you all that what's happening on the screen is like what's actually happening. No, the music, there's too much music. This is a tense moment. The first model in the low 3 placement is it is Layla. Now again, I don't think there's anything necessarily super wrong with this photo. But I don't think that it's enough in the final week. Reminding you, this is Layla's first time lower than safe. Granted, it is by technicality, but it is the first time. Just for dramatic effect. The second model in the low placement is of course doesn't fucking work. Byron. I really like this photo. There's nothing really wrong with this photo. And that's the problem. It's the final week. I wanted wow factor. It's good. But is it wow factor? Not necessarily. Now, this is where things get very divisive. I want it noted that the model that I did not choose as the winner definitely does not deserve to be in the low placement at all. By technicality, I do have to put them in the low placement. The last model in the low placement is which means that the winner of the week, in a very unexpected turn of events for I'm sure a lot of you, is Belinda. Now, I'm actually going to use this sound. Absolutely not. A fitting sound. Now, hear me out. I'm not just doing this to be a dick. I'm not just doing this to be like a fuck around. This is genuinely how I feel. And you will all have noticed that when I said I feel like I've been treating Belinda unfairly, my tone shifted, my face shifted, because for a second I lifted the veil of expectation, I guess you could say. And I saw the photo kind of with a fresh perspective and went, what am I doing? She fucking ate this. She fucking ate this photo. I was sitting there going, wait, I was critiquing this because it's Belinda? Instead of critiquing the photo. And it's very interesting, and you would have seen on my face as Bumble and Leah were scolding me that I was almost egging them on to say what they needed to say, knowing in that moment that my decision had already been made. So I may or may not have lulled Bubble and Leah into the false sense of thinking that I was also throwing Belinda under a bus. I do want to say, if I had not already given a double win in this season, Luce would 100% be there with Belinda. 100% be there with Belinda. The only reason that Luce is not the winner of this week is not because I don't think their photo is phenomenal. I do. But if you look at Belinda's expression, there is something so impactful behind those eyes. Look at that. The way that she is looking at you. And with Luce, the eyes are giving very... a similar thing I got from Luce last week. Not that one. This week. Where the photo is of us seeing Luce in a moment versus Luce letting us in on the moment. And obviously I'm being so unbelievably picky. So unbelievably picky. And I think this is one of the best photos of Luce and one of the best photos in the competition thus far. I do. There's been some amazing ones. For example, fucking Luce right here, the other win. But I cannot get past these, these eyes. I understand that some of you will disagree. I understand that some of you will be polarized by my decision. However, let me go to this one. I stand by my decision. And if you really want Luce in that final 3, then you better make sure you are voting and you better make sure you are doing it, because as we know, Belinda was previously the closest to elimination. Now, I did not mention the gap between Belinda and everyone else, so we don't really know where Belinda stands. Were they another 20 points below? Were there only 3? More on that later. With that being said, oh, a child. Small bean. You're so comfy, honey. A small bean. Look at this small bean. Okay. With that being said, it is now time to go to our skill challenge. Now, I do not want to drag out this skill challenge any longer than it needs to be, because the skill is determining very, very little in this episode. So let me quickly pull up our skill challenge, reminding you that this is to differentiate between the low placement and the bottom 2. And Athie, please enjoy your sleep, my love. Have a wonderful time. I hope you know that your anti-Belinda campaign did not work. It did not work. In fact, if I went, no, not the one. It did not work. But everyone say good night, Athie. Let us quickly shuffle through our skills and have a look at what we will be doing this challenge. Oh. Now this is very interesting. We have already done a handiness challenge, which means that their previous challenge is going to come into play this episode. So if they did well in the handiness challenge last time, chances are they're gonna do somewhat all right in this one. However, I do want to up the ante, or up the stakes, I should say. Considering there's only 4 left, instead of doing 3 rounds, I propose that we actually do 5. I want to simultaneously give these models the opportunity to do really well, but also really struggle. I want to see these models fight for this last spot. 5 handiness things is exhausting. It is. It's absolutely exhausting, which is exactly what I am after. So let me go down to, it will probably be in hobbies and skills. Where is the woodworking table? There we go. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can place Liz in the middle there. Okie dokie. For the last time this season, we are partaking. Ooh! We can craft. Can they all craft furniture though? Okay. They can all craft furniture. For the last time this season, our models will be competing in a skill-based development challenge, reminding you this is the last chance that the models are going to have to earn skill challenge points. Rashida is denied from playing. I just think Rashida can sit this one out. That's okay. I just think it's going to be annoying to have another woodworking table. And I like the way that it's framed thus far. So let me just make sure I am on the game screen, aren't I? Yes, I am on the game screen. Perfect. Beautiful. Okie dokie. I think we cut the track. And I think... Wait, where's my music? Tell me if this music is too loud. I feel like this music might be a bit loud in a little bit. Actually, you know what? This feels more fitting. Woodworking in a formal, I couldn't agree more. Whose phone is popping off? Either way, it needs to stop. Oh, Colt. Now, all of them will make a bar stool to start, and then I'll actually have them make maybe a garden plant to second. Oh, Rashida's coming in. Rashida's leaving. Rashida's gone. Rashida's out. She said, fuck this shit. Okay. So far, so good. I do forget how each of the models did in the last challenge. So with that score combined with this one, I do feel like it's going to be kind of anyone's game. Luce is already finished. Belinda is finished. We're waiting on Byron and Layla. And then we start round number 2. We're waiting on Layla. Bop. And Luce has finished. I will cut the music now. Ash, leave us be! With that being said, although Byron has just gone to go to the bathroom, it is time for round 2. I said we're doing a garden planter. Garden planter it is. Then we have Luce, who will be doing a garden planter. Belinda, who will be doing a garden planter. And Layla, who will be doing a garden planter. We start again. If Byron finishes early and doesn't complete the item, they're out. If it gets to the point where they can't do round 3, then they don't get to do round 3. This is a kill or be killed world. The music starts again. And yes, Catherine, Liz was too busy chatty that they didn't do any worky. Layla, please be very careful.
Well, guess you're stuck here now.
No injuries. And also, I feel like I can't read this because my screen is so stuffed up at the moment, but I think it says Juice World. I hope I said that correctly. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome. to the House of Gabusi. We cannot wait to corrupt you, or if you're already corrupted, you are in the right place. Byron has walked away from the second round. Byron, if you're going to do that, go and pee. Go and pee before the third round. Don't stick around. Go and make the... Oh, Byron, you are not throwing it away. No model is safe. Not a single model is safe from not making the top 3. Byron, go. Because the second they all finish, you have to be back up here starting round 3. I love that Liz is still going. Liz is like, yeah, I'll take my time, you know? I want my bastard to look really cool. Luce is done. That is the second time that Luce has been the first to finish. I love that Luce is the first to finish. It's great. Okay. I'm seeing a bit of sabotage. No, they're all talking. Liz, it took Liz 2 fucking rounds to finish 1 barstool. Liz, come on. There's a lot of talking. And Layla has walked away. That's drama. So both Layla and Byron did not finish their second round. And I know that Belinda is taking a very long time in talking, but is Belinda doing this so that they develop more skill? Do they develop slower because they're talking? Yes, but are they doing the skill challenge for longer? Also, yes. They went on so long, our song finished. Even Liz is leaving after round 2. Belinda is taking her time. I love how the models are crafting in their formal wear, and Belinda has just finished. So with that being said, it is time again to have them start. Ooh! Can they all do a mirror? I need both of you to scrap your materials because we need a fresh start to start again. And I need to see whether you have the skill level for the mirror. No. Okay, so we've got a garden pot. We have a garden pot. We have a garden pot. And then Layla, when they get up here, oh, you're gonna have to put that food away, Layla. That's not, I don't think that's gonna happen. Liz, I will get you to craft a mirror. Layla, I will get you to craft a garden pot. Okay. This is round number 3. And we're doing 5, Proddy. We're doing 5. So this is round number 3. Did Layla walk away? No, Layla just went to put the thing down. Okay. Woo. I got very defensive there for a second. I was like, Layla, you can't be doing this right now. Now, I will say, although Byron didn't finish round 2, they have peed and they had a nap. So did they do that so that they could power through rounds 3, 4, and 5? Because we don't know how long Luce and Belinda are gonna last, considering that they've kind of been going non-stop. With Luce usually finishing a bit earlier, so they may have had a bit more time to recover, but it does look like all of them will finish round number 3. Byron is the first to finish. They may even go down and get a little bit more sleep under their belt. I will say I think the model I'm most worried about here is Layla. They're talking through most of the challenges. They didn't finish the last one. Oh, and again, Luce is speedy, speedy, speedy. So Luce, use this time effectively. Go and help yourself. Go and fix up any of the needs that you need to fix up. Or maybe Luce is just trying to distract this week's winner, Belinda. Oh, there goes Luce. Belinda is... Stop it. Belinda. And Layla has now finished saving us from Belinda's guitar. Jesus Christ. And right on time with the music as well. All right. We again have Byron, who is now going to craft a mirror. We have Luce, who is going to craft a mirror. We have Belinda, who is going to craft a mirror. And we have Layla, who is going to craft a mirror. If anyone hears any screaming, it's Sheridan, who's bringing me a toy. Because apparently they think I can't hunt. I have Savannah, who brings me live animals. Pause. Shares? Do you hear her crying? Shares? And you've dropped it and left it. Well, I can't help you then, can I? I can't help you if you're just going to drop the toy and not even bring it to me. That's on you, Sheridan. That's on you, Sheridan, lady friend. Okay. We start the second last round. Felicia, thank you for the tip. I appreciate that. Very kind. Now, I'm just going to let Liz mill about. It's not essential that Liz does all 5 rounds, but it is essential that Liz leads by example. And I think that Liz has been doing a great job of leading by example. It's really hard to tell who's doing a good job. Obviously, Luce has been very quick to finish each and every one of their projects. Sorry, I just paused for a second. But does that mean that they're not spending enough time developing the skill? They're just rushing through their creations? Or are they so adept at creating that they don't need to spend all this time? Liz is going to take a... No, you're not allowed to dislike handiness. No. Not allowed to dislike or like. And now it is Belinda who is the first one who also needs to pee. Belinda, go. Go now. Go. Otherwise, you're not going to finish round 5. Go now. Again. Luce every time is either first or second to finish. Byron is tired. Luce is tired. Belinda needs to pee. I think Luce actually needs to pee as well. They do. But if Layla finishes before they get a chance to pee, we need to start the challenge. Layla, come on. Sabotage them. Layla. Oh, Layla is playing far, far, far too generous. Layla could have just prevented everyone from participating. All right, we are going to craft a mirror again. Craft a mirror again. This is the final round. Are we ready? This is the final round. Honestly, Proddy, it's the cisgendered. It's the cisgendered. Where is Luce? There is Luce. Luce really needs to pee. I'm not confident that Luce is going to finish this unless they can do it very quickly. They're not even starting. Oh, there we go. They're mapping things out. I would be shocked if... There goes Luce. I knew it. To be fair, they did a very good job up until this point. Let's just hope that their time during this challenge and the previous challenge was enough. I don't think Byron's going to finish either. I think Byron's done. Oh no, Layla was next to finish and then Byron. I need to shut my gob. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do we think Belinda is going to finish? Okay. I mean, not if Layla keeps talking. And we're done. And to finish off the episode, we have Rashida, who's going to give us a song. Just a little bit louder. Rashida? Sorry, I didn't mean to just... Also, can we just appreciate how fucking beautiful Rashida is right now? Excuse me. Look at this absolute oh, there goes the breast. Look at this look at this beauty. Look at it. Look at that beauty. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. How stunning is Rashida? I actually can't. Rashida, you better stop. You better wait till Rashida's makeover for All Stars. Oh! These two have the most pure relationship. This, like, not necessarily maternal, but very, like... Rashida was taken under Liz's wing. Liz has been nothing but supportive of Rashida. I just really love their dynamic. I think it's really beautiful. Look at these two. They've run an entire reality show competition together. Ah. Oh, yes. This is really quite pretty. Oh, this is, okay, before I get to, okay, this is very cute. This is very cute. But enough of this. Enough cuteness. Enough. We need to go and check out these scores. Actually, I might just leave it here for a second. So, in order for me to make sure I'm doing and seeing what I need to see, we are going to head to our pyramid placement screen, and I'm going to have the skill points pop up on the screen. Beautiful. So, we have, starting off our skill points, let me add the music back. Starting off our skill points, we have Belinda. Aaron, that's what you're looking for. You can tell it's been a long stream and it's a hot day because my brain has started to malfunction. Belinda has developed. Belinda only has 2 finished things. Oh, I guess the furniture probably goes into a different thing. Okay.
Ding ding.
Oh!
Random bonus point.
Well, before we get into that, let me go back to this screen. Let me pull up a different pop-up of our bonus screen. Y'all are really just with the bonus points today going off. Where is my mouse? Where is my mouse? There it is. Okay, wonderful. Let me go to our bonus point wheel. The next model receiving a random bonus point is... You've got to be kidding me. The absolute dominating queen of bonus points, Luce, takes it home again. Y'all!
Ding ding ding.
Ah!
Bonus point.
Oh my goodness, you are all fighting! I love to see it. So Luce receives a bonus point, but so does Belinda from Jessie Lynn. You are all crushing it. I love this. The drama, the drama. All right, team. If we head back to our pyramid placement screen, Belinda has developed. Let me just make sure I've got the right screen up. Yes, fantastic. Belinda has developed a woodworking skill of... Oh no, it's handiness, Aaron, for fuck's sake. Level 4. Yes, sorry team, give me a sec. Thank you very much. Level 4. 6%. That's a good little... That is a good score to be adding on. Okay, level 4, 6%. Which means the next model is Luce Ifa, who has hand in... I did not see that coming at all. I straight up thought Luce would be like the top one to beat. Level 3, 98%. Something tells me that's more from the last challenge than this challenge. But again, that is just part of doing the repeat challenges, which is why I really enjoy repeat challenges in a season. So currently, the score to beat for the bottom placement is 98% on level 3. Next up, we have Byron, who has a handiness skill of level 3, 65%. Meaning that Byron is the first model in the bottom. Fuck, okay. That means that Layla has the deciding score. Their handiness is... Oh, this is a drum roll for sure. Oh, you're absolutely joking. Level 4, 29%, which means that not only is Layla taking home a 4 for the challenge, but also a bonus 2 points for having the highest skill developed. Right. Which means, I actually cannot believe I'm about to say this, which means I have to respect the hustle that Layla played the game. But Luce being in the bottom 2 with that photo? This is the fucking shitty part about it being the final week. Ding ding! Oh! Random bonus point. And another bonus point wheel. All right, let me go back to this screen. Let me pull up another bonus point thing here. Let me grab this. All right. Let me shuffle bug. This is your bonus point. Oh my God. And no, Cicada, we cannot make it a poll because then that becomes a popular vote and not a random bonus point. But also, the bonus point you choose is that you decide which model gets the bonus point. All right, are we ready? Oh, I see what you mean, maybe Cicada. Okay, Luce and Byron with these bonus points this episode, they have eaten up every single bonus point. Every single one between the two of them. So that is giving Byron their second bonus point. And then Cicada is giving another bonus point to Luce, which means that Luce has clocked up this episode 5 bonus points.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today. Subscribe. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
I'm like begging.
Jesse!
Patreon. Subscribe today.
Do it now.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
Please. Jesse, what in the world? Welcome, oh my God, to the judges tier of the Patreon team. Friggin', of the above, Jessie. Oh my goodness. Let me turn off my little pop-up. Jesus, Jessie, welcome. For those who do not know, Jessie has been part of the winning tier of Patreon this season, and their points in particular have absolutely shifted, changed, and rearranged the ending scorecard for that particular week of Patreon voting. Okay.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Oh my God.
Subscribe today. Subscribe. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Excuse me.
Subscribe today.
I can't even read half of what's
Subscribe to
going
the
on because my
Patreon.
screen is so fucked
today.
up.
Do it now.
Subscribe to the
Look at this
Patreon.
over here.
Subscribe today.
Please. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Lazapina, thank you so much for joining the free tier of the Patreon. I appreciate that. Oh my God. Y'all. All right. So, with that being said, I guess it's time for the poll. Which means that our... Oh no, hang on, it's not time for the poll. Wrong. Dun dun. It is not time for the poll. If we go back to our pyramid placement screen, it is actually time for our replace a bottom model. Now, what this means is that you will have 1 minute to swap out one of the bottom models for the low placement model. The time starts now. I have a feeling that this is going to be a bit of a bloodbath. I will say, for anyone who's worried about a delay, if you're worried about a delay, I would not be flirting with the idea of doing it at the very last second, because it may disappear based on like the timing that I have and the timing that the delay has for the stream. So if that is the case, please know that if you want to flirt with that, that is your like gamble. That's your gamble. I can't put it on for an extra 3 seconds. It's on for the minute. So that's your gamble. And I'm very nervous that we're down to basically 15 seconds and no one's done it yet, because I feel like it's going to be... I'm going to close my eyes, actually. I want to be surprised by this. If at all.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my God.
Start a fight. I swear to God.
Only one. I haven't looked yet. I don't know who it is. Chat is over here. And I can see that it's moving, which means that people are feeling passionate. Quinny! Oh, Quinny, you are absolute chaos. I'm obsessed with it. That means, team, the model replacing Layla in the low spot is Loose Ifa. Now, I will remind everyone that as fun as and intense as this all is, just a reminder, it is all a bit of fun and it's all a game. And at the end of the day, while I understand anyone being upset about certain favorites or certain like people that some people are loving and da-da-da-da-da, I don't want anyone to think about it as any personal attack as opposed to a fun bit of drama added to an online reality TV show. That's not to diminish anyone's feelings, but I do want to just take into account that while I recognize you're feeling upset, I don't want you to think that it is ever a reflection of anyone personally. And I'm not, this is just a general statement to everyone. This is not directed at any one person in particular. I don't think any one person has done this in particular either. I just want to make sure that I'm reiterating that it's all for a bit of fun. It's all for a bit of TV, but like on a screen, I guess you could say. And that you as a creator, you as a Sims player, you as a friend of the stream is not dictated by anything that happens during the stream. Just putting it out there. And vice versa. Vice versa. People receiving favoritism from people being like, oh, but I love this model, doesn't mean that they're mighty and above. I do want to put that out there as well because it does work both ways. Okay. With that being said, we now need to go to our elimination screen. I might call it the elimination pop-up, but this is also for the bottom two. So in the bottom two, which I feel is safe to announce, prior to this week, and now in the bottom two, we have, or had, depending on the scores, Byron Parks and Layla Lowe, who have been our two front runners for about at least 3 weeks throughout the competition. These two have been at the top of the charts. Which means that the models this week who seem to have clocked up the most points were not the two at the very top of the chart. At least not last week, I will say. And also Z, Layla has not been up for elimination at all. Not once. Layla's track record, if we go through both of their track records, it is very, very impressive. Layla has safe, high, winning the Llama Game tournament, win, safe, low. This is the first time that Layla Lowe has placed, oh no, not low, bottom two, along with Byron. This is the first time they've placed below safe. No, so Z, that wasn't that she was in the bottom. She just had one of the lowest cumulative scores. So that's not the same as being in the bottom necessarily. Being in the bottom is for that particular week. But yes, there was a moment where they had one of the lowest 2 cumulative scores. I see, it's the same page. I get it. Yes. Then we have Byron, who has been safe, high, bottom 2, win. 1 loss and 1 win in the Llama Game tournament, making them safe. A second win, low, bottom 2. So this is Byron's second time in the bottom 2. They have 2 challenge wins, and Layla has 1 win and 1 Llama Game tournament win. Which, you know what, I'm going to count as a win. So Layla has 2 wins, Byron has 2 wins. The poll I'm about to put up on the screen is to redistribute the final points. The model that receives the most votes in this poll will take home 4 points. The model with the least amount of votes will take home 2 points. Question: who should make it to the top 3? Is it Byron Parks on the left if a front runner goes home the week before the grand finale? Or even technically the week of, because we'll be eliminating them just beforehand. That would make things very juicy. I'm going to allow 2 minutes on this poll. I know it's going to seem like a bit of a long time, but I feel like this is one of those moments that needs to have a little bit... I guess I'll have to put this over here. That is capturing the wrong screen. So I might have to quickly... There we go. There we go. It's capturing my, my literal captions. I feel like they're all front runners now. Based on the scores, without giving anything away... I'm going to wait till after this poll. Oh, this is good. Okay. I'm not gonna, okay. Okay. With only a few seconds left, make sure you get your votes in. I'm very nervous of how this is going to turn out. I have a feeling in the last 30 seconds there's going to be just a bit of a fight, which has me very worried. I do love the fact that both of these models are absolutely being fought for. Like, they're both being absolutely fought for. Oh, wow. I saw that little uptick. I saw that. We all saw that that went very quickly for Byron at the end. I feel like someone thought they had a few more seconds. But that does mean that Layla Lowe is taking home 4 points in their bottom placement, with Byron Parks taking home 2. With all the scores tallied up, the difference between second place and eliminated I need to cut the track because this is very, very, very dramatic. I'm going to turn off this. Ding ding! Random bonus. Oh, Catherine, you're going to give me a heart attack. I'm okay. Let me quickly pull up our bonus point. Let me shuffle. Oh, my heart is pounding. You have all done it to me this week. All right. The model taking home another bonus point is these two and the bonus points. Is Byron Parks with another bonus point. So let me very quickly add that to their score. Ooh. With the scores as they currently stand, the difference between second place. Oh, hello, Sheridan lady friend. Oh, you're Savannah. Hi, Savannah. The score difference between second place and eliminated is 8 points. between second place and eliminated is 8 points. I want to remind you that Patreon judges alone, now including Jessie, can give out a total of, what is it? It'll be 8. Oh no, 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 9. 9 points times, I think we have 6 Patreon judges now? Patreon judges alone this week can give out 54 points. And the difference between second place and eliminated is 8. Are we... With that actually being the case, even the person with the most points currently is in danger of being eliminated. Which truly means that the Patreon judges and the Patreons will end up deciding who goes home and who makes it to the grand finale. See you then.